What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Real Fan Sports. It is Game 3, State of Origin, New South Wales versus the Queensland Maroons. And it is all tied up. Maroons won big in Game 1. New South Wales won big in Game 2. And today, we're out in Queensland where Maroons are trying to repeat what they've done the last couple years, and that is take the series away. But I'm not here alone. Not is here. I'm going to bring him up, but he's going to be on the side just for a second. But let's go ahead and bring in our guest. Let's bring in here Miss Megan. What's up, Meg? How you doing?
Hey, great to finally be on your damn stream.
I know.
New South Wales, 6 hours away from Brisbane. Queenslander, since I was a 4-year-old at my grandfather's feet for the first game. Let's get this done so I can have bragging rights on Facebook and annoy people tomorrow. Please.
I love that. I love that. And I see you got a little beer with you too. Were you having some fun?
I do, yes.
What are you drinking?
Deepwater Brewery. I can't even say it. It's a craft brewery just outside of my town, and this is their pale ale. So,
ooh,
yes,
I love that.
Of course, the only stubby holder to be seen drinking out of today.
Dang, Chris, I don't have a Queensland koozie, but I do have a Australia koozie, so I'll use my.
Okay, close enough. I'll send one to you.
We'll make that work. And then, of course, coming back, joining us for Game 3, he was here for Game 2, Mr. Jimmy K. Jimmy, how are you doing, my brother? Appreciate you joining us again.
Good, welcome, thank you. Big game. Beating Queensland in Queensland is near impossible. 2005.
Not recently. It has been
2005 was the last time New South Wales beat Queensland in a decider in Queensland. 1994 was the only other time it happened, so it's hard. It's hard, and some outrageous stats were coming out through the week. In the 60 games played in Queensland, New South Wales have won the penalty count only 10 times.
Wow.
And the numbers too. It was something like 490 penalties to Queensland to 260 to New South Wales. It is hard.
Are you trying to say Queensland play dirty? Are you hearing that, Zach? That's what my Queenslander is picking up.
No one's insinuating anything. We're just all.
No.
Jimmy, we haven't worked that out.
But the ghost of Barry Gomersall continues.
Oh, long may he live. We haven't worked out our bet yet either, my friend.
Yeah, I don't think the vodka shoe is a smart thing on YouTube. I don't think that will go down too well.
And I don't want to.
It'll make for a great short.
I don't want to mix.
Now, I am also just noticing the way that it just got set up here. It'll be me and Meg, the Queenslanders.
Queensland.
And then we'll have Jimmy K and Non over on the other side once Non gets here. Non, whenever you're ready, go ahead and pull yourself up. So we'll have some fun. Let me go ahead and shout out everybody that's in the chat real quick. We appreciate you all for being here as always. Make sure you hit that like button early. And if you feel so willing, go ahead and share the stream. Share it to your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, to your YouTube, or share it to your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your girlfriend, your wife, your side piece. We don't care. Bring them in here. We're gonna have some fun.
Wow.
So shout out to Sinbad Bay. Said now where we oh yeah, tap water. Oh, what up, Sinbad? You coming in from the earlier stream. Appreciate you for joining us again, Sinbad. Leslie Gale in the building said, let's go to the Blues. What's up, Gale? How you doing, Leslie? Mike John in the building said, hi, guys. Queensland Series 2024 is about to be a banger. And
up to my own heart.
Also, we're saying a quick rest in peace to David Morrow, who has just recently passed away.
My favorite.
Everybody prayers for David Morrow.
Yep.
Will tonight's game be in HD? So actually, what's so funny, I saw Nate in here. I'm gonna get to your comment in a section, Nate, but really cool thing for those that care about the broadcast of State of Origin in America. It is actually being broadcasted on US TV, which is amazing. This has not been done before. This started this year after, I'm assuming because of it being broadcasted in Vegas for those 2 opening games. But games 1, 2, and 3 have been broadcasted here, so we should not have any lag issues, which is also really nice. Mike John, what up, Mike John? I always want to say Mike Jones. What's up? How you doing? Queensland second dynasty starts tonight. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Rachel Robertson in the building.
Rachel, girl after my own heart, like you already, Rachel.
Rachel Stevens as well says evening, morning. It's early morning for us, Rachel. Well, welcome. I kept my drinking. I stayed drinking since last night, but I was slow pacing. I'm waiting for Main Star because I know Main Star wants me to start going. Looks like you slept. I haven't. I just got energy, Sinbad. What's up, Nate? How you doing, my brother? Said it's origin season. It's snowing in Queensland. Is it really snowing? That's crazy.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's cold enough too for Queensland, but no. There's Mazzy. Hey, Mazzy.
What up, Big Maz? How we doing, my brother?
How
what up,
you
Doc?
doing, brother?
So kickoff has started. So we'll try and get synced up as possible, but it's always going to be a little bit hard. I am seeing the second.
They're off already
right now.
Is it raining there yet?
Not yet. Oh,
it's
good little
5% chance of rain tonight. Windy as heck. It's what I read.
Is the timer not starting for y'all? The timer's not rolling for me.
I can't see it. So.
It's the timer on the clock on TV hasn't started either, but the game's well and truly
that's
on.
A big run. That's a big run for the Blues. Oh, he fell down. He lost it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. He could have been going.
I'll pause and see if we catch up.
Yep. Handoff. First tackle for Blues. Just happened. I'm gonna be commentating like super hard right here. That way, Jimmy gets synced up with us as well as Non.
Hello.
Thank
you, Mozzie, for the
gifted
membership.
I said some gifts is out. Oh, my boy.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Hello, everybody.
Trying to work it across midfield is Queensland. What's up? Oh, wait, hold on, wait. No, I gotta move you, bro. You don't belong
come
here.
on. This nonsense.
You don't belong here. Y'all stay over there.
I need to wash because I was near a Blues fan. I need to wash. I was near a Blues fan. Ugh. And you want to know something stupid, Zach? Any other time of year, my favorite color is blue.
Is blue?
You know?
I saw you say that earlier today. It looks like who is that? Number 12. Looks like he got a bit of a stinger on his neck. He's down.
Again,
that's Crichton. That's Crichton. He'll be right.
And Main Star got the membership, I think. Is that what it says?
Yes, he did. Main Star with a membership. What up, Main Star? Hey, look, make sure y'all use those emotes if you have a membership. Spam them in the chat. We don't have.
Daniel I was talking about.
We don't have rugby league emotes yet, but that is in the works. We're gonna do a big upload of emotes for each sport that we cover, and that way we can use them for every stream. That's gonna be planned for next year. That's in the books. It's on the notes. Also, Mozzie, before we get started, Mozzie, just let you know, I don't know if you paid attention. We're doing a live stream later on today at 7:30, I think, or 6:30, something like that, for a overview of the Fantasy Football League, and then the draft starts on Saturday. Just to remind you, the draft is Saturday, 7:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. So I know you've been working a lot, so let me
know. To answer your question, Sinbad, the chant in Melbourne, if it's the one I'm thinking of, would have been what's at the bottom of my name, which is Queenslander, which was started by Billy Moore, who was a Queensland player coming out of the tunnel in Queensland to get himself and the team psyched. And it was picked up by the cameras and has now become the
Lil Biff.
I like this.
The chant. So
thank you for the educational, Meg. I did not know where it came from.
Yeah, so if that's the one that Sinbad is referring to, it's what's under my name, which is the Queenslander chant.
Thank you.
Love you too, Mozzie. It's all good, brother. We know you've been working like crazy, but thank you for coming by, man.
Always family, Docs, even though you're Uzi. Oh, big shot comes in late.
If you ever see that, Zach, you'll know what I mean about how, it got everyone.
Oh, another good body.
It got everyone stirred up.
They hitting today. That was a hit by Cotter.
Meg,
Ruben Cotter.
Meg, would it be easier for you to join the stream through your phone and then so you can have the game on your iPad? So you can put
the game. I'll put the game on my phone.
Yeah, because I would hate for you to miss it just to join us. I know.
I don't usually watch a lot. Like I rather listen to you guys commentate than the.
Man, y'all heard that here first. Y'all heard that here first. That's crazy.
Don't get used to it.
Somebody please clip that, please.
If Queensland lose, I will throw crap at the screen. No, honestly.
Stick around for some screen cracking later on.
You beg your pardon?
That's right, Jim. He said stay ready for some screenshot.
Yeah, I was going to say crack screen and having to go to Harvey Norman across the park for some repairs.
All right, Queensland trying to make their way down. Third tackle, going into the fourth here. It's been back and forth. It's been very different than the first two games so far. I hope it stays competitive throughout. I don't want to.
Queensland got out muscled early, and they've come out this game. They don't want to have. They don't want a repeat of what happened at the start of last game.
Billy Slater said that
second game. They got punked that second game.
Yeah, Billy Slater, I watched an interview with him, Jimmy, and he said we lost in the first few minutes and we're not doing it again.
Yeah,
so, yep.
Absolutely they did. Absolutely they did. I'm going to go run through some. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to go through some comments real quick, guys.
Nice juke. Still on his feet.
Hardcast says the algorithm is doing you guys dirty. I couldn't find it anywhere. I had to search Greg English reaction and scroll through about 30 reactions, find your channel, then click on your channel. Yeah, Hardcastle. So YouTube's actually having a little issue right now with some of their stuff with pushing views. It's been a thing that we've had the last couple weeks. So, but we appreciate you like doing your hardest to try and find our channel, man. And like we said earlier, if you feel willing to share it to your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, or even just your YouTube, there is that share button, and you can share it there. That way we get some more family members in here. It'd be a lot of fun. We really appreciate that. Rachel Stevens says currently only 12 degrees Celsius on the Gold Coast at the moment. Well, you're in the Gold Coast, Rachel Stevens. You know the Gold
12
Coast
degrees is fine.
Yeah, the Gold Coast.
12 degrees. We are in single digits and have been all week. It is a balmy 6 degrees Celsius. Just dropped from 7.
What is that like? That's like what 40, 42, 44 for us. That's pretty cool. Yeah,
43.
Hardcast says, I'm subscribed, by the way. Still didn't have it in my set. That's tough, Hardcastle. Well, we appreciate you for looking for us, and man, we can't thank you enough for being here. And if you ever have that issue again, they do have that notification bell that should let you know every time we go live. Let's see who wants to explain. Okay, you said that. I'm gonna scroll down. Love you, boy. Hey, yeah, yes, sir, Mozzie. We appreciate you. You and go ahead.
Carmichael has not played for 5 years, Sinbad. Just try to keep up.
Oh, that was a lick.
Ooh.
How's your brother been, Mossy? Oh, there it is. That's a good run. The defense isn't looking good like it was the last 2 years for Queensland. There's a lot of holes on this line. Cherry Evans is going to be the savior to get it down at the 1. But there has been too many gaps being left inside the 20 meters.
They're making a lot of yards, New South Wales, already.
Yeah, definitely. They're looking like they don't want this streak to continue. And Queensland's looking like they want to let them.
They're playing with intent. And I'm following it through on our news scroll. So
good. Let's guess a fight. Meg said good to see Meg's in here. Where the heck is the clock? That's what I'm wondering too. We have no idea. They're
it's down.
Something. Leslie Gale said, who are you guys going for? Right, so us here, Queensland represent, and then over there on the dark side, they're the Blues. Ew.
And I love blue, but I had to be disinfected because Non touched me as he came in. He brushed past my shoulder.
Ooh. We know why Non likes the Blues.
None. I just gave myself
He's
my blue
Mr.
cootie
West
shots.
Coast.
I'm good now. I got my cootie shots.
I don't know if anyone from Australia knows, but if you know, you know. It's the jokes.
If you know, you know. And yeah, I got my cootie shots in both arms just to be sure.
There we go. Mesa, with you, Meg, Zach, and Non are better than the TV comments. Hey, shout out.
Not giving you any credit.
I wouldn't say we're better. We just be lit. We having some fun, man. Y'all make it better.
Just to let you guys know, the timer that's on the website
is wrong.
Actually has been glitching like crazy.
Yeah, the timer on the field now shows 32:10. It has not been 30 minutes.
No, it's 8 minutes down. 8 minutes down.
Meaning you've got
the clock on the website is 9 minutes and 29 seconds.
It means you've got 30 minutes left, Zach.
Yeah,
I'm losing internet. No, the timer on mine is counting up. It's counting 32, 28, 29, 30.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a knock on.
My clock is 9.
Is that not knock on? No, okay, it just fixed. There
you go. They got it sorted.
Yeah, finally.
Right, good. It
and
took
the penalty.
Time.
To who?
I just want to say,
Queensland,
Arizona,
of course.
I love your new drink. It's delicious.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? Hold on.
Oh, what are you drinking,
What is that? What is that?
The dragon fruit mango new Arizona that I just saw at the store.
Oh,
that looks banger.
It's delicious.
I like that. That looks good.
I like the can.
That's what caught my eye. I was going to get a water and I saw the can. I was like,
"Oh, yeah, we're going to get water." Was it time out? Non asking for a friend. Was the water vodka flavored by chance?
I did get water. I just grabbed that to pass the night.
Hang on, time out.
Yeah, I got water too.
Yeah, I have two in the Brisbane Broncos drink bottle, and it's not vodka, but I do
Second
have the vodka.
tackle.
See, I do have water.
Queensland now working across the opposite side of the field. Oh, good work by Jimmy Evans. A little spin move.
Yeah, behind his own player.
Yeah. Let me see. OMG, so close and yet so far. Old Times is always behind Queensland. Stupid question. How do I accept the membership? You already accepted it, Main Star. You already got it. So
you've accepted it. You've got it, buddy.
So you are able to use all the emotes and all that stuff on the channel. You just click on your phone. There's that little smiley face next to the send button. Click that smiley face and you can spam the emotes. Whatever ones you want to use, you can use them, brother. New South Wales going to get the ball back here inside their 10. Good run out right off the bat. So before we get into things like super deep, because we started just a couple minutes later than what I wanted to, Jimmy K, what is your predictions for this game? What is your expectations as a New South Wales fans for this team?
Oh, this is going to be a lot closer than we had before, and I think history will be made tonight.
Never down.
I think we're looking at a 22-16 scoreline to the Blues.
I like that. And guys, down below, let us know in the comments. What is y'all score predictions? What do you think? If you're a New South Wales team, what needs to happen in order for New South Wales to win? If you're a Queensland fan, what do you think Queensland needs to do to get back on their horse and take over this series after a disappointing loss in game 2? That was a tackle down low. Great square tackle. All right, they're going to try and work it. I love that the game's actually going back and forth right now. We're going opposite sides of the field.
It's the arm wrestle.
Like a good game.
Yeah, the
good old arm wrestle right now.
Brisbane arm wrestle. Yep, game 3 arm wrestle.
Les, I can't stand Cherry. Why can't you stand Cherry? I like Cherry Evans.
I can't either. I love him. I can't stand. No, I'm kidding. I love him. The only thing I don't like is he plays for the bloody
Good shot, but he stays up. The only
he likes to stick his neck out, Cherry Evans.
I don't like him because he plays for the Sea Eagles, but when he wears just the plain maroon.
I heard there's a lot of people that really don't like the Sea Eagles. I've heard
that
no
one does.
People.
Yes, I hate the Sea Eagles in rugby league as much, if not more, than I hate the 49ers in the NFL. And being a Seahawks fan, you know how much that is.
That might have been a forward pass right there. That was close, Jimmy.
No, all good.
All good.
Play on.
Oh, yeah,
play on.
New South Wales fan.
MS has a show bag of toys.
Yeah,
here we go.
Yeah, that's good work there. Good gather up tackle, but they still get a couple extra meters. Absolutely. What are they going to call here?
Penalty.
Is that Lomax? Yeah.
What's the call there, Jimmy?
Did he get him high?
Got him high.
It didn't look. Is it high?
Didn't look high, but I can see why it would marginal.
We do see a busted lip.
Yeah, his mouth is bleeding, so definitely got him definitely high.
Let's see.
Oh, the late tackle. There he is. He's
late
tackled the guy without the ball.
Yeah, late tackle. Yep.
But
that's so bang bang.
Look high.
That was so bang bang though. It's like
the blindside hit on NFL.
Yeah,
like the blindside
hit. It's the right call, but it's just like damn, it's so close.
It's hard to pull out sometimes.
Yeah,
I was watching the busted lip.
They messed up. The time is broken again, by the way, everybody. So they are a little behind on time.
Is New South Wales winning? Is that what? New South Wales winning? So
no, they're about to hit the lead, though.
No, they're not. Shut up, Jimmy.
Shut up, Jimmy. Can we mute Jimmy, please?
Yep.
Yep.
Bye, Jimmy. Bye.
Bye, Jimmy. Bye, I love that.
I'm gonna do that, and then Non's gonna kick me out and remove me from the the authority list. There it is, getting inside. That's a good tackle, but they're right there.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I'm
close.
seeing second tackle right now.
That is so close.
Yeah, second tackle.
Working it back. He's got a space. Oh, he slipped. He slipped.
Still got opportunity.
Oh, that is one thing that will play into New South Wales' hands is if they keep their feet because it's going to get there.
Third.
That was a great pass. That was the opportunity right there.
Smack the wall.
That was the opportunity right there. I'm seeing 12:20 on here, but I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know.
Hang on, let me look
anymore.
14. I've got 14:04 here.
Okay, so it's a couple minutes off. Oh, that might be a knock on.
It is.
Could that be a knock on?
Yeah,
it is a knock on. Yeah, that's a good call by the ref. That's really close.
15:14 on the website.
I've got 14:04 on one of our
do they call this ruck? This is called a ruck still, even though it's not like a
scrum.
Regular rugby. It's scrum. That's what I meant. A scrum. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I always get those confused.
A ruck in rugby, scrumming. No,
it's a scrum in both.
It's a scrum in both. Yeah, sorry, that's where I stopped myself. Yep.
So what is a ruck for us right there? Ignorant guys here?
Well, the ruck is here. The play the ball is basically the ruck. When they talk about laying in the ruck, they're talking about in this area here.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I got that now. Thank you. All right, Cherry Evans working out to the right side. New South Wales not letting. They're not letting nothing going.
No.
Yeah, they're hitting well, man. And they're tackling up.
Good move by Evans.
Wrapping up with tackles.
Yeah, very well.
And this is what you want.
Maystar says New South Wales this time has a bigger forward pack. Queensland is a physically smaller.
Yeah. And they brought in Mitch Barnett from the Warriors. Just another big, strong body in the middle there. So that's probably a good move.
So they're trying to outsize basically, Jimmy.
Yeah, and they have lost Crichton though, New South Wales early in the game. So I don't know if he's coming back.
Oh yeah, he did.
And also, Zach, Billy Slater for Queensland made a hell of a lot of changes within 3 minutes of the game starting too.
Hold on to
Maz, I just sent you a message in the chat. Let me know. Leslie said Queensland got done in for high tackle. That moment it was a late tackle on that one, I think.
Yeah.
High boot.
Great. I'd say Lomax has been taken out there.
Yeah, isn't it interesting that New South Wales are going to start complaining about this, but when they targeted the Queenslander,
never happened.
I do.
Don't start on me.
Yeah, what Jimmy said.
I do feel like QLD is really thin in their front now. They're not getting the extra yards in their side of the field. That's what hurt them in game 2. They couldn't get the extra yards. They're relying on speed right now. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to cut it inside. They can get just below the 40.
Nice little ball movement though.
Ray says, Zach, since you're a Queensland fan, have you seen Queensland's 8-series win streak? So we were trying to start doing some of that. And then that's when all this kind of things ended for us as far as being able to react to it. I really should go back and watch it. I just
No,
haven't.
nothing to see there.
Oh, it's some of the
Nothing to
most
see there.
beautiful football rugby league you'll ever see.
But we did react to a
Well,
lot of
Queensland
players
can,
during
I mean.
that period. We did react to a lot
Yeah.
of players during that period. Yo, hey, yo, shout out everybody. Shout out Dr. Cap. I think
Hey,
I
Dr. Cap,
still
good to
have
see you.
I think I still have her thing set up. Let me see. If I don't, I'm gonna go and pull it up. Y'all go and subscribe
Hi,
to Dr.
Doc.
Cap.
All right, there's a blue in the background here. Oh, Crichton's back on and throwing them already.
Yeah.
What did he go off for? I didn't see that.
His neck. He injured his neck early on.
Okay. Oh, well, if he's up walking and throwing punches, his neck was a
He's fine.
very...
Take him out. Take him out.
The boot.
Oh, he's touched it.
Oh, did he get
Oh,
in the
come
wall?
on.
It was close. No, that was close, Jimmy.
Oh, that was close.
That was very close.
Push him back anyway. There you go.
That
There's
was
the result.
Yeah, they pushed him back in anyway. Everybody go and check out Dr. Cap's channel. She covers a lot of music over there, some famous music out there in
I will go and
Australia.
have a
And
look right now, Dr.
Jimmy
Cap.
honestly could probably promote her better than I can because he knows a lot about it. Everybody, Jimmy, you mind telling everybody about Dr. Cap's channel?
Yeah, there's some great. Yeah, he's touched it there. Yeah, Dr. Cap does some great remastering of some classic Australian music there. Anything from your Chisel to John Farnham, and they're on some nice remastering there. Just makes it sound brand new.
Now I know Jimmy, from what Nan was telling me, Jimmy, you're trying to work on doing something similar as well, right?
Yeah, I want to look at doing some music documentaries on Australian rock. You know, just pick a band each month or whatever period I decide to do it on.
Well, do you have Dr. Cap? Do you have Instagram? Maybe you and Jimmy could link up and work together with that kind of stuff. I think that'd be great for both of y'all. Right.
Yeah,
Tackle,
I'm sure we can work out. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Yep, out to the corner.
Come on.
Oh, good push
Come
off.
on, Max.
Defense.
Let's go.
What's he?
He swallowed. He swallowed.
Better.
No, he swallowed.
Oh, still on his feet. Against 5, throws it up.
That was good
Losing all
recovery
kind of-
defense because that should have been a score there. That was good
Losing all kind
recovery
of
defense.
Yeah, they're hustling. They are hustling on their line there, Queensland. They're doing it well.
But that's going to wear them out. It's going to wear them out.
Mm.
But that's the benefit
I
of
can't
having
watch
some
this. It's
smaller
too
guys.
close.
They have more energy. So let's see how things can work out.
Looking for Lomax out wide. Not the best kick.
So why doesn't Queensland try to contest that there? Because now
They felt
sets
safer
things
to
open.
let him. They probably felt
yeah.
safer to let him take it. Then they can control the play from there rather than
I guess
risk
so, but they almost regretted it.
Risk missing it or him.
knocking it on and giving it back to them. They
Yeah.
played the numbers game there. And Lomax is a weapon in the air, so they're probably trying to play it safe there.
Yep.
And guys, we normally don't try to promote this often, but YouTube is having like an issue with how it promotes smaller channels right now. Those that aren't subscribed, please, if you can, go and share this stream, at least to your YouTube channel. We'd really appreciate that. That way we can get some more people in here and have a lot of fun.
I will definitely.
And at the very least, hit that like button, guys. At very least, hit that like button, guys.
Hang on, Zach. You want people
Yes,
to
ma'am.
come to this stream, do you not?
Yes, ma'am. Of
So if
course.
I'm here, they're going to run away screaming. So maybe not share this one.
No.
Share everything else.
If you come in here, we're gonna have the whole country of Australia coming to this damn thing.
Oh, you're very sweet.
God, no, we'll be flooded by Queenslanders.
Beats the hell out of blues.
That-
as I said
hey,
to me,
Doesn't that sound good to you,
Megan?
Megan? That sounds good to you, doesn't it, Megan? I think it sounds good. to me.
I can't see how that's a problem for anyone. But
Thank you,
Jimmy.
Dr. Cap.
And Dr.
All
Cap.
right, there we go.
just
Oh,
told-
good fake.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Oh, it's a run.
No support. Yep, stop.
Oh my God! At some point, he just has to go. Like he was too
Yeah.
hesitant
No, no.
on it.
He was
Has
looking
to
for
go.
support. It wasn't there. Get out of there.
Gotta make a
Oh, he's
decision.
got him
Stick
high,
with
though.
it.
Yeah, that was high. That was definitely high.
That was high.
Definitely a high tackle.
I'll give you that one, Jimmy,
Oh, yeah,
but
that's
not much
definitely high.
else.
Thank you again, Dr. Cap. Appreciate you for sharing. For real.
I subbed to you too, Doc. I just subbed to you too. I'm going to watch that tonight. Some of
You gotta.
John
She
Farnham.
puts out some great stuff. I've seen a couple of videos. I'm learning the music the old school music over in Australia.
I
Thank
love
you,
John
Rachel.
Farnham,
Queenslander.
so
Let's
I'll
go,
definitely
baby.
watch
Let's
John
go.
Farnham.
Main Star
Oh,
says,
mate.
I'm here for you
That
only,
that
man.
is crap because you told me you're a blues fan. So that is crap. Excuse my language, gentlemen, but that is bull crap. And I will call you on that nonsense. If you hadn't told me you were a blues fan, I might have believed you.
Jimmy, where's your blues hat? Oh, Jimmy. I kept calling you out.
No blues hat.
Hey,
and I told you, and I said in the last broadcast that I had a blues jersey, but my wife threw it out.
Wifey got
Your
rid of it.
wife's a woman of defining taste, Jimmy. No, I don't.
But Megan, she married me. So just pull back on the tape.
I was about to say until she married you. So, yes,
Jimmy, you a silver fox, brother. Just tell me you trying to show out that name.
I
baby.
love
you know
my silver foxes, but there's an exception to every damn rule, and Ginny is it. Blue one. Hey, Doc, we do not need to know.
High boot.
Or even imagine if Jimmy
should be easily fielded. They're gonna run backwards for a second. He breaks one. He's gonna get toe tackled. Sinbad said, "Where is Barassi line these days? What's Barassi line? Someone educate us."
Barassi line is AFL.
AFL.
Ron Barassi was one of the greatest AFL players.
Hey, Cappy, I've got the blue undies on.
Oh, can we? Okay, can I just shots?
So. Wait, all right. So Jimmy, you gonna do a strip dance for us if the blue swing?
Oh man, I just
need to get a few more beers.
I'm gonna need beers, vodka, and the 72 bottles of wine I've got in my wine cask.
Megan, if you lose, you got to do a vodka shoey. So I mean.
No, we decided against the vodka shoey for YouTube.
Okay. Fair enough.
But he's got to do a nudie run. He's got to do a streak.
Hey, I'm going streaking in the quad.
Yeah.
This is just back and forth.
Dr. Cap said, "Thanks, Megan."
No
shout out, Meg. I can't believe there's no score. It's been fun. This is a good game so far. This is a good game.
It's just back and forth. No one's giving an inch here.
Blue undies will count. I knew it. Please don't show us anything, Jimmy. I'm enjoying watching this.
Exactly, Rachel. Well said. Oh, can we not say we did? Oh,
I mean, look, guys. Technically, for us, this is after dark.
I was going to say the after party, by all means, because I'll be finishing the bottle of vodka. Well and truly.
High boot. That's good keep in New South Wales. We'll be fielded. Man, we might go scoreless going into the second.
This will open up.
No. It's getting too close. It's getting too close.
I feel like there's a lot of energy right now. Both teams don't feel like any team's slowing down yet. We'll see. First team that slows down, that's when it happens.
Honestly,
there's been no chances yet. No opportunities being risked. No risk being taken yet.
No, Zach,
Yep.
Where I think the scoring will come is when about, say, the 30th minute of the second half, where, they've been running, for almost the whole game, and players will start dropping off because they're tired and can't keep up or a little bit hurt, and that's when either team will score.
Goodness, got him by the jersey. Hey, good work. Oh, that's not going. That's not going. It's Queensland not going though, right?
Yeah.
It was good at
He's calling it. I think he's calling it back. I think he's calling it that he already called held.
That's what I thought I heard held.
Yeah, he's already called held. So.
All right.
Somebody warming up on the sideline.
Hey, Zach, how are you going in your bid, my son? I am 1 down. Got 3 to go.
1 down. Well, I'm 7 down because I started
drinking.
The
lunatic's on.
Drinking. I'm talking actual game drinking, dude.
Oh, I'm 4. I'm on 4.
Oh, you are. Oh, jeez, Louise. I've only got another 3, but I'm going to pace.
Be calm, Meg. I don't have work tomorrow, so that's
I do. So I'm on the vodka flavored water.
I don't have work tomorrow. That's the only reason why I'm not. The only thing I got to go do is make some dinner for my sister and her baby and her boyfriend. That's all I got to do tomorrow. I'm chilling.
Forward.
Oh, Walsh is limping.
Yeah,
he'll be right.
He's limping a little bit.
All right, you'll walk it off.
He should.
But
young.
the lunatic's
can
on,
run
so
off.
Spencer Lenu's on now. We'll see what he'll just try and run through like a brick wall.
Oh, that who was warming up on the sideline?
Yeah, he's a lunatic.
He's super swole.
So is
a unit.
Why is Walsh off? Pardon me. Why is Walsh off?
Let's see. Sinbad said like watching a soccer score. Yeah, but it's not like I hate the soccer score 0-0 because some games are really fun at 0-0. This has been a good game so far.
This is a good game. And as I said, it'll be second half of the second half where you'll start seeing players drop off.
I think you're spot on, Meg. It's just what team's going to take the advantage? Who's going to take the momentum? That's where this game is at right now.
Not
who's
even
take
that.
The momentum?
Who's going to tire quicker and who's going to be able to run and catch up to make tackles?
Yeah, both teams got a lot of energy right now, so it's definitely much better.
Yeah, they haven't slowed down in 30 minutes.
Doesn't feel one-sided.
What I mean is that's okay for 30 minutes of the first half. Can they maintain it in the second half?
What do you think so far, Jimmy, with 12 minutes to go of your team?
I'm concerned. I think they've actually had the upper hand, but they're not scoring. They spent a lot of time down on the line there in Queensland. They're not scoring. I'm concerned now that if Queensland break here and score, they'll take momentum. And then they can really take over.
And I feel exactly the same, but on the opposite side of the ball.
100% Jimmy, well said.
Mainstar said Queensland will tire out New South Wales to lift. I'm 19 beers down for the day. Mainstar, drinking some water. My brother.
Not trying, son.
Yeah, that's a bad hit, huh?
And that's New South Wales weak as water.
We're gonna get a biff here.
It's light beer, right, Mains? You know, you're drinking Foster's. Oh no, hang on.
Nah, Mays. No,
you'll be drinking the real stuff, I'm sure.
He wants to go drink for Bathurst, and I think I might go into alcohol poisoning. Good thing I have an emergency.
Oh no! Don't try and outdrink a Holden fan.
I'm gonna try.
Not gonna work. Oh,
I'll probably lose.
Okay.
Hey,
hang on, mate.
We got a ruck.
Main stepped up. He's drinking VB. So just a slight step up from Foster's then, mate.
Yeah. What's good, Cabarro? Said, what's up, fam? Feel like it's been ages. Well, Cabarro, we're glad to have you here, my brother. I hope everything's been well with you, my friend. Ray said Walsh needs to fix his makeup.
Lomax needs to stop worrying about breaking a nail. There, I said it.
Hey, tell him, Meg. Tell him. That's an unfortunate knock on. Yeah. Come on, bring it back, baby. Yeah. Bring back this. Boom, 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 boom.
I think Cobbo's in the bin here. Cobbo's the third man in.
Oh, here we go.
Come on, scrap it up.
Push, shove, and biff, Jimmy.
Scrap it up.
Sorry?
Push, shove, and biff. The origin, bitch slaps and handbags at 10 paces, gentlemen.
The gunshots, and then the hot tool in the middle of that.
Yeah, that's a crazy combo, wasn't it? That was a crazy combo.
Hang on. Do they need to put on their high heels, step back, and bitch slap with handbags here? What is going on?
Tell them, Meg.
Stilettos, boys? Jeez. I've got to get... I've just ripped a fingernail out talking about Lomax busting a nail. I need a Band-Aid. Sticking plaster. I'll be right back, fellas.
I mean, that's a good do you think, Meg? Oh yeah, a little fun here. No, Cherry Evans went high first. He went high first, and then he grabbed the jersey and pulled him in. But to be honest,
the crowd they only reacted after Cherry Evans went high.
Well, of course, because it's in Queensland. But this is the thing, though, right? Flustering Cherry Evans is more important than flustering the guy that he got in contact with.
Yeah.
Because Cherry Evans has only been the only one that was even consistent in the game that they lost. Fluster him, get him out the game. That's where things can really change in advantage of the New South Wales. Don Cap says all psychological at this point. Absolutely. Mesa says VB, some little VB. Punch up with DCE again. Oof.
Bitters.
Yo, yeah, Bitters. What up, Will? How you doing, my brother? Hey, guys. I know we have a couple people in here in the anime realm. Y'all be ready. All right, y'all be ready. We got some things possibly doctoring up. Y'all be ready.
Do you want to have a look at the color of the sticking plaster, Zach?
The color.
Wait, let me pull you up. Hold up. What is that? Is that a Band-Aid?
That is a Brisbane Broncos sticking plaster. Bought when I was last in Brisbane.
Oh, I thought it was Cobbo that came in third man. It was Nane by the looks of it.
So what happened? What did I miss while I was out breaking a nail?
I think Nane's gone. There he is. I thought it was Cobbo. It was Nane. Third man.
What
in.
happened? It's in bin or?
Yeah, he's in the bin.
Okay.
All right, so we have one in the bin.
So who's up one player? Oh, that sounded bad. Hang on.
So New South Wales going to be up one.
Ooh, that sounded
so this could be big.
It,
It's all right, man. We just walked past it. You know, we just walked past
Look at that haircut. That's sensational.
Yeah, exactly, Jen. Will, how
not everybody can have luscious hair like you, Jimmy. Not everybody can have luscious hair like you, Jimmy. Sinbad said Thugby. Ugby.
No,
that's said my mom hits harder than them. Hey, main star, we don't need to know about your parental issues down there in New South Wales. We need to know about what's going on at home. Go grab your switch, my brother. Go grab your switch.
Is it going to be an even up? There it is. Murray's taking 10.
They're gonna even it. They're gonna even it. That's stupid. I don't know. I don't think any of that was well.
Oh yeah, Murray's running.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess you got to do something to even it. That way things don't get out of hand. But I felt like
there was 7 other Queenslanders there before he was.
Yeah,
there were several Queenslanders there first.
Zach, if it's legitimate to sin bin 2, do it. But if it's to even it up because Queensland don't want to lose, which I kind of get being at home.
But Queensland deserve to get kicked out before New South Wales guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's legitimate. No matter the team, that's my point. If it's legitimate, if it's New South Wales, if it's Queensland,
I agree with what you guys are saying. But like before he even got over there, half of the team for Queensland was already there.
Well, no, that's what Meg was saying. Meg was saying that the Queensland players should only have gotten kicked out because the New South Wales shouldn't have been. New South Wales should.
That's what I'm saying. But just going, New South Wales got sin bin, so to make it fair, we have to sin bin a Queenslander. That's what I'm saying no to.
Yeah.
If it's 2 Queenslanders, 2 New South Welshmen, 1 of each, I don't care if it is legitimate. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if it's legitimate, I got you.
Yeah. All right. Well, right now, New South Wales has the advantage with a thin line and on all offense inside the 20 meters. They're going to work it out to the left side. Back pass, second tackle, a good little underhand pass there. Working it back into the middle, going back and forth. They hold it up. They're going to settle it down for the third tackle. Column is going to bring it up. They're going to send it back out to the right. Good tackle. 2-man on him. Going into the fourth, final 2 tackles here for Queensland. Can they get through this advantage for New South Wales? Working inside, drives in. Good teamwork. This is the first time I've seen the defensive side that Queens has actually worked together as a team, tackling the ball. They're going to go ahead and sit a grubber up top. Great grab by Queensland. Dearden.
Now, just to clarify there, I think Dearden has come from the field of play to take that. Yeah. Otherwise, that would have been a restart to Queensland up at the 20 mark. But he's come from the field of play to take it on the full.
So what does that mean? Can you explain that to us?
If he'd taken that in the full in the end goal, then there would have been a restart to Queensland. They would have taken it up to the 20-meter mark, the 40-meter mark.
Since he came from the
field of play
and walked into the try, then it's that. I got you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Walsh sends Crichton off.
Good fence there.
Crichton is set.
And 6 more.
Okay, Crichton won't be
6
back.
more as well.
He caught the fence first and then caught the mush at the end.
Crichton will not be back, gentlemen.
6 again.
He has just
failed another one.
HIA. Crichton
wrapping it right now. HIA. Trying to send out wide. Has the man.
Go!
Takes it himself.
Oh, is he held on?
That's short. No, he's held on.
No, Momentum's taken in, but has he held on?
That's short. He's held on. Short. That's short.
It's definitely
Zach?
short.
He wasn't in possession.
Just to let you know, Crichton has failed a HIA. Just come through. He's failed it.
HIA, what's that?
Head injury assessment. Knocked to the head. Concussion protocol.
Yeah, he lost it. Now, would that be a knock-on because it knocked forward?
Yep.
It will be a knock-on. Yep. Okay.
No, not a knock-on, a knock-forward, Jimmy. Oh,
why is his foot by his
head? No, one goes for. Oh, yeah.
Like Walsh has done the old Billy Slater, put the boot in.
I was like, that is intentional.
Yeah, and it's illegal too.
That's clearly intentional. You see it. You can see it. Because he keeps.
There you go. Walsh is in trouble here.
He doesn't try to move it.
He's learned that from his coach. That's what his coach used to do.
I was going to say his coach used to do.
Yeah, that was a really good. It was really fun. Yeah. I think they did really good there.
So Crichton will not be back. Talk smack about one of the greatest.
I don't care what team you're on. Don't kick nobody in the head, man. Don't kick nobody in the head.
He kicked him in the head. He kicked him in the head. Is that what they're calling too? I saw the ref walk up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is penalty opportunity.
What makes it bad is the replay.
It's the right call.
The replay shows how long he purposely kept his foot there.
Yeah, it's the right call.
Like, come on, man. Don't be that kind of player.
Yeah, don't be a dirty player.
Had they not already had a player in the bin, would he have been the
nail? Oh dear.
Say it again.
Yeah, Meg ripped the nail from the root, smarty pants.
I'm just wondering if Queensland. I was just wondering if Queensland didn't already have a player in the bin, would Walsh have gone to the bin for that action there?
I think he would have. I think you would have. I think you should go to. If you kick at someone's head, you have to.
No. Why wouldn't he? Why? No, hang on, Jimmy. Question: if it was legitimate, like a penalty, why would the fact that a player is already in the bin? I have seen 3 players go from Queensland. I have seen, players, more than one player.
I agree, but referees do think like that.
No, I get it.
In games like this,
it's a kick to the head.
Well, my thing is, with that kind of situation, is there intent? Like, how do they judge intent? Like, he could have been just going for the ball to loosen the ball up, but it just happened.
But you can't do that. You can't do that.
You can't do it.
If you can't do that, then it should have been.
Look. If I go and kick Jimmy in the head legitimately, I don't care if there's one player, no players, 27 players. If I kick a player in the head legitimately and with intent, I'm gone. And I'm not going to the sin bin. I am out of there because it's an attack on the head.
Now, if I kick not in the head, it's an accident.
No, if you kick not in the head, you're doing the world a favor.
I wonder if it's like when you see when you see the Super Bowl and they don't kick out certain players because it's a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to kick out this kid because of who he is, and it's the Super Bowl. It's their Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly, man. Watch the Broncos. They've had 3 in the bin.
All right, I'm gonna go through some comments real quick. We are in some important moments. I'm gonna leave comments alone. We got 7 minutes left in this first half. New South Wales is in the optimal opportunity here to try and get a score. They can work it out to the left side. It's gonna be brought down for a tackle, but he's gonna get a couple extra yards. Cherry is going to be there for the tackle. Evans, yeah, I kept wanting to say Allen.
You kept wanting to say something that was.
I know.
Just call it DCE. We know who you mean. And Maine, if footy players had a brain, they'd be playing rugby.
A good attempt at the grubber, but like it was risky. That was a risky opportunity that was not needed, right, Jimmy?
That was no need on that. There. They were too crowded.
It was way too crowded. There was 3 players right there.
Well, because now you have the opportunity for Queensland to take 2 tackles, kick to the backside, and just get into the half unscathed.
There's nothing wrong with the move. Your timing of doing a play like that is important, though. I mean, the line was being rushed. It was crowded, and he kicked it straight into. But
Evans trying to stay the line. Oh, it's going to lose it. Oh, that's an opportunity.
Oh, yeah, that is opportunity.
Now you were starting to see errors coming in. Whether it's people are starting to get fatigued, some bad decisions. Something's going to open up soon.
That's what I was saying, Jimmy. That's exactly what I was saying. And let's fingers and toes crossed, Zach. It's not New South Wales.
You said it right.
Oh yeah, Jimmy. I went there.
All right, hey, Main Star, hold tight to your drink. We got to play a game in a couple seconds. It's my favorite game. Lue's personality is worth the suspension itself. Can't stand the guy. Did I say that name right?
Luai, I think.
Luai. Thank you.
I got corrected on that the first stream we ever did. Luai.
It's either Luai. It's either Luai or the more accepted pronunciation of dickhead.
I like it.
That's a missed opportunity. Got to crap him up.
It's the last tackle, boys. Do something.
Yeah.
Zach,
he's got opening. He has openings. He has openings.
And
wow.
We'll get it back.
Zach, I pronounced Jimmy's name bad loser.
Man, Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry, Nick.
That's
such a habit.
Bad loser or any variation on a theme.
There you go. Tell him. Let's see. Rach said I agree with Ginwill. That's a mark inside for fuck's sakes. Neil Alls. I'm enjoying this game. I'm enjoying it
because it's closer than what last game was.
So one of my favorite games.
Let's talk about in half. Let's talk because we got 4 minutes left. Let's talk about more in half because I want to get that opinion.
Sorry, what was that?
We got final 3.5 minutes here.
Ooh. I'm just glad it's not a blowout. I'm already giving shit to New South Wales fans on Facebook, just so you know.
That's okay. Start it up.
Why is that not a penalty?
Ref ruined him. Ref ruined him on that one. They stopped the ball there.
Yeah.
What was that?
Ref ruined him on that one.
I think he had a lane
ref ruined
right there.
on that one.
Now they know what they're going to do.
Yep.
Okay. Why this game is as it is, I just read the referee's name, Ashley Klein. That tells you everything.
That ball's loose. That ball's loose.
Call it back. It's called back. It's called back.
Why?
I think I will be, Dr. Cap. I am chewing my nails a little bit here.
Yeah, I heard the whistle.
What are they calling it?
Double knock on. So both teams knocked it forward.
It bounced off one chest, bounced off the other chest, basically.
Pretty much. Dr. Cap, I've got my band-aids ready for when I rip out my nails at the end of this game.
Yeah, you're right. So the double knock on, what is the advantage then?
It'll go to the team who knocked on first. Won't get
that
the ball
would
back.
be New South Wales.
Yeah.
So Queensland get it. Yep.
Oh, that's tough. That's like the toughest part when it comes to like rugby league. I don't know how it is if it's the same with rugby union, but of how like one mistake, like that should be you would think that'd be an advantage for the defensive team, but it's just not.
No, because the Jimmy.
Wait, they gave it to Queensland there?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Jimmy. If it's a double knock on, the advantage is lost both ways. If it was a single knock on, yes, there would be an advantage.
Yeah, there's no advantage because you've knocked on as well.
No advantage, so you pull it up and give it to the team that knocked on second, essentially.
Yeah,
that's what they did there. It's the second
is that
team.
right,
The second
Jimmy?
team. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, they gave it to Queensland there.
Yeah, so if New South Wales knocked on, Queensland gets the advantage, but both did, so it goes to Queensland for the second, who's knocked on second.
Oh, I get it. So the team that knocked on first gets penalized.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes,
I got you. So that's funny because like in the world of just comparing sports, it's like soccer. Like it's the advantage, right? There is no advantage in rugby.
Yeah, same. In rugby union, the advantage is played and can go up to 32 passes. And once that advantage is lost, it ends. If it's 40, I had seen the All Blacks play 46 pass advantage. It's when it ends, which it did both ways. So it goes to the team that.
And just everybody, I know I'm missing some comments real quick, guys. We're just trying to lock into these last couple minutes because it's been very hot. So just give us a second. Evan's trying to work it in. It's going to pack it into Walsh. Walsh going to lose. Oh, I thought he lost the ball for a second. Final minute. Garrigan working out to the sideline. Good little space. Fast out to the corner. Good tackle. We're going to have just 2 tackles to go. Working out back to the middle. They want to get to Walsh. You can tell they want to get to Walsh. There he is.
Real bad.
Nice hit.
Yeah, it's a very good tackle by 2.
Squared him up.
Evans going to
bad kick.
Yeah, it's
Who
a horrible kick.
Oh, and the penalty right in front.
Yep, that's a bad kick. That's a horrible.
What was the point of that kick? There was none that I could see.
Someone tell us what's the meme? What's the meme going on in the background with the shaved head and the mustache?
What's with everyone? Is that a Wally Lewis wig?
It's a Wally Lewis wig. So Wally Lewis, they actually share a birthday with the great man, the great. Yeah, so it's the little mustache here, and he had the hair.
They do.
The greatest.
They do the same thing for the coach of the Gold Coast Titans.
That would be Wayne Bennett, the greatest Brisbane Broncos.
We will be sending y'all over, but this time we're gonna do it nicely. So guys, at the halftime, we're gonna send y'all over to BKR Sports, and we're gonna say we love the Titans, and we love BKR Sports. Because if you don't like the Titans, just say we love BKR Sports. That's
I'm a Broncos fan. I cannot say that.
Just say RFS rate.
Yeah. Last time we trolled him, and his chat got mad at us, and he didn't care, but his chat got mad at us, and half of us got blocked because we trolled them. They were mad. They were mad.
Yeah. so Zach, to answer your question, it's the dress.
All right. So final minute. Valentine Holmes is gonna go ahead and take kick here. Should be easy.
Valentine. Let's go. Can I give Jimmy shit yet? Has he kicked it?
He's missed it.
There it is.
I'll give Jimmy shit anyway. So
all right. There you go.
You know,
I need to get a sound that says it's good. But it's good. So Queensland will go up 2-0. Look, guys.
I instantly know when Maine starts screaming bullshit that Queensland are ahead.
All right, look, guys. Time out, everybody. Everybody in chat, I need y'all to go to this link right now. I'm gonna spam it a couple times, and I want you to just type in RFS Raid and say
that to get blocked.
No. You'll be fine to do that. Go over there, say RFS Raid, and go tell our brother Blaze over at BKR Sports. Blaze is a phenomenal YouTuber over there in the world of the NRL. He is one of the founding fathers of YouTube in the NRL. He does so many great things over there. I'm telling you, please go and check out. Go and show him some love. Go and subscribe to his channel. Don't miss out on all the content that he does. He has joined us on our channel. We're hoping to do some more things with him in the future. Please go and check him out. And once y'all get back, I'm going to have some things from TBC Live Sports right afterwards. So please go over there. I'm not answering any chats until y'all go over there and say, hey, I'm watching the stream. So I'm waiting for y'all to respond. Nah, I don't have to think up. You want to run some ads? I don't know if it runs automatically. I'm gonna go run to the restroom real quick. Be right back, guys.
No worries. Well, this is a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, no, it's tight. This is always going to be a tight one.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. It's Brisbane, as everyone said. It's game 3. I'm waiting for the second half of the second half to see when it blows out.
See you later, Rachel.
Take care, Rachel. Great to meet you.
Rachel said, I'm going to have to love yous and leave yous. Good people. Much love to all.
Much love, Rachel.
Much love to you as well. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hopefully we see you on some future streams. But thank you for stopping by.
Sorry, I'm just uploading the it's a nail biter win. I literally ripped my nail out from the root.
Crazy. Thank you, Dr. Cap and Ginwell and Main Star for going through with the RFS raid over. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
excuse me. I just want Queensland to win so I can have another year of giving shit to New South Wales fans on Facebook. It is not too much to ask for, is it?
Give them a break.
Yes.
No, because they sure as crap don't give me one when we lose. I mean, it doesn't happen much, so I'm not used to it, but you know where I'm going with
that's why you feel that way, because you're not used to it. If it was a more balanced thing, you wouldn't feel the same way you feel right now.
Well, yeah, you know, when you have 8 consecutive seasons in a dynasty, yes, that is very fair.
Hey, Non, did you see the Aussie went first draft pick in the baseball?
I did see that. I did see that. That was
Cleveland, wasn't it, Non?
Yeah, he went to Cleveland.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody tagged me in that, and it's like, wow, we're about 6 hours behind me getting. Thanks for letting me know, but I kind of knew this 6 hours ago when all my friends in Seattle tagged me in it. But thanks.
You know, you look at the draft system and all the things that that the American sports do, and I think we have got Origin wrong in the lead up to it. Traditionally, what happens is on the Sunday, I think it is, New South Wales will announce their team. On the Monday, Queensland announces theirs. I don't know why they do it that way. I've always argued that they should have some big presentation, name the squads together, in some,
I seem to remember, and perhaps I'm misremembering, in the 80s, they used to do that, have like the dinners and whatnot and announce the team. And then, the next day they'd go up to Brisbane or, Sydney, wherever, and do their walk through the city to meet the fair. Oh, am I misremembering that, Jimmy? I could be.
I don't remember it. Not saying I know they used to drive.
I could be completely wrong in saying that.
New South Wales used to drive the team bus past Caxton Pub, up Caxton Street.
Yes, I've been to the Caxton Pub. Yeah, it's right near Suncorp. Yeah, I saw Queen at Suncorp.
Which was too much chaos. I think they stopped doing that a little while ago. But I just think, but I think there's an opportunity there where they could make a big fuss over it.
Yeah, big
and really,
and
really get some more interest back into it.
As one who sits up for 3.5 days straight for the NFL draft for Seattle, yep, I agree. And it doesn't have to be like as insane as the NFL draft is, but that sort of chance to have your teams named, well, like they did in the entry draft when the Kraken came in for Seattle. Have the team, have a gathering, have the new team or the teams named, and have the people there so you can meet and greet them if you want, or have autographs or something.
Just make a fuss over it. It's a little bit of broadcasting. It's a little bit more exposure. I just think the way they do it is really just boring. One team names a team on one day, and the next day another one gets named.
I wonder if it's because it's the culture of the sport, and that nobody does it like that. That's why this doesn't change. I think it would take a team.
I think partly tradition.
But I think a team would have to change up the way they do it to force the tradition to change. And
but there's a greater good to it. I mean, there is what's happened. To give you some background on, before or the lead up into a State of Origin series and a State of Origin game, there'd be banter, there'd be back and forth between players, and what's happened over the last few years, coaches have turned around and said, stop giving the opposition ammunition. And it's very nice. It's very pleasant. So I think it's just an opportunity now. Just, change it up, do something different, because I think it's becoming a stale format. Just work something, do something different.
I think where it became stale, and look at what I'm wearing when I say this, was the 8-year streak. Because I agree with what you're saying about the smack talk. I grew up in the 80s, and my greatest joy was walking into school the day after Queensland had won with a maroon hat on or something going, yeah, how'd you go? And my school was blue and white, So I had to wear the blue and white uniform. But you think I was wearing a blue cap? Hell no. But yeah, I agree. But I also think it's the tradition, and I am a traditionalist. But you can tweak tradition without wholly changing tradition.
Oh yeah, of course.
And I think I agree with what Jimmy's saying. If I wasn't on a stream with Zach today and he said, "Hey, I'll see you tonight," and I was like, "What's tonight?" He's like, "Third Origin. Are you still in?" I wouldn't have known, and because I'm a rugby fan, I watch league, but primarily I am a rugby union fan, so I don't necessarily care.
I got you. Gidwell, as to if he's any good, I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I know that he was an Aussie, but I'm not too sure how good he actually is.
Who is that?
The kid that was drafted.
He is fairly good, from what I understand. I don't know.
He went number one pick. You'd think he's got something there.
Well, you can't. You have never watched an NFL number one pick.
I don't know how good he is. I don't know how strong the draft was.
Well, can I just say something to Maines? I've followed this team since day one. You think I haven't heard that joke, Sunshine? You might want to update your jokes, because even my father, who hated sport, would know that joke and tell me. And again, Maine, 8 straight. When New South Wales get to 9, which is not going to happen this century, I won't hold my breath for that, because I'll turn bluer than New Jersey.
So just a little bit of background on that 8 straight, and just prior to that 8 straight. And this isn't a go at Queensland, but it does show a bit of the mentality of some sports fans. New South Wales were on the verge of winning their 3rd series straight.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. They'd won a few consecutive, and it was being called at the time the end of Origin.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
And it was only I've forgotten the fella's name, a New South Wales player. The 8 straight started when who was the guy that Tallis ragdolled across the sideline? Forgotten his name.
Mark.
Anyway, no. But anyway, he lost the ball late in the game. I think Lockyer picked it up and scored, won the series, and from there, that momentum kicked up, and it was right at the end from an error. But it was Queensland under. It was Queensland under pressure. It lost 2 or 3 series in a row, and people started complaining.
Oh yeah, as a Queenslander, really? I was one of them. As a Queensland fan, I was one of them. But yeah, and I remember, Jimmy, the Daily Telegraph, which is the paper in Sydney, had Queensland will, or something along the lines of, New South Wales dominance can be completed. Queensland never recover. Queensland said, "Hold our beer," and then went 8 years.
Well, that's
straight.
the thing. So
yeah, but you also had a team of generational players. Cameron Smith, Inglis,
Brett Morley.
Thurston.
Brett Morley, it was, Jimmy.
No.
It's going to bug me. I know it.
His name will come to me. It was only a little fella.
Well, that's what. Okay, so that's what I think is interesting, because you said they were on the verge of winning 3 in a row. Queensland started really complaining about it, but then it's like, then as a Queenslander, you should understand what New South Wales, how they feel. It's a two-way avenue.
Yeah, we know it. We know how they feel. The difference between us and New South Wales is we don't give an F.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, we don't care.
That's the part of the unsportsmanlike conduct that is on
your squad. Crap.
Because you're like, oh, we started complaining. Well, who gives a damn?
No.
You're trying to put it one way.
That's not how this works. Since you've won in Brisbane, Non? There.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I can remember, Maine, and you boys, when I've loved the Brisbane Broncos since day one. My father used to joke it was the longest phase in history, because you'll love them 1 year and change your mind. Haven't yet. And I can remember, sort of in the mid-90s to early 2000s, 3/4 of the Queensland team was Brisbane. You'd be like, which Brisbane player is going to make the Origin team this year? And we would suck for the 3 matches of Origin when we didn't have those players in the team. And it's interesting now watching the Broncos, where where it's more open, because it used to be that if you wanted to play for Queensland, you had to play your first game of, what was it, Jimmy? Your first game of first grade football in
No, the criterion. I just saw the post from Mainstar there. It's got nothing to do with where you were born. It's got nothing to do with where you played your first game. It really is where you played your junior football.
Oh, junior football. That's it.
Up until 15 or 16.
Right. That's right. I couldn't remember. There was the criteria that
I think back in the day, where you were born might have been part of it, but that changed a long time ago.
Yeah.
And your junior football is really the main. So when you sign up for you sign up for when you sign up for an NRL contract, you stipulate the country you're going to represent. You also stipulate, if you're an Australian, which state you're going to represent, and if you fit the criteria, then you're accepted through.
What about the Indigenous players?
What about?
Do they have to claim their Indigenous status to play for Indigenous teams like they do in rugby for the Maori All Blacks?
No, it's quite obvious they're Indigenous.
No, but I'm sorry, it's quite obvious that the Maori players are Maori.
I don't know. Maybe they have to sign off. Maybe they have to declare some heritage there. I'm not sure. But I assume, actually, thinking out loud, they probably do. They probably say, yeah, there's probably a box that says, are you Torres Strait Islander or
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
you know, and I'd imagine, and I imagine that would be ticked off there. So that's probably, and that's really,
it looks like he's fuming.
No, Jimmy, it's just, excuse me. Why am I near the New South Wales player? I'm next to Zach, so that on this side, on this side, I'm okay, but yeah, that's where you belong. No,
not fuming. I'm trying to stretch. I got a bad knee at the moment. I'm just trying to stretch out.
What have you done to your knee?
Oh man. No, I tore my knee apart a long time ago, and it's never fully recovered.
I did it playing hockey on artificial turf with non-artificial turf shoes on. Yep, in the rain. So, yep. All right, let's go Queensland. Let's wrap this up and give me bragging rights on Facebook for another year, please and thank you.
I'm not sure what. Let me see. Hold on. But it's not. It's weird because it's saying it's there, but it's not there. The screen. Hold on 1 second. Mind you, people who have not obeyed this in the past, it should be more black and white, but it's not state of birth.
And we're off.
Yes, Sinbad is another half.
Oh yes, Sinbad. Sorry. And if it's tied, we can go to extras.
No. If
no. That's.
Well, you might get extra time. I think you might get extra time, but in the end,
if it's like 15 minutes of extra time, I might be wrong.
If it's a draw, the last winners keep it, so that'll be Queensland.
So that'll be another Queensland win. Yes, I will take that.
I'm not sure if you said earlier I had everything muted, but guys in the chat, the link that I'm dropping below is to an application called TBC Live. It's on Android and iPhone. Excuse me.
Predict with you. I'll get it. I'll get it after the stream, or you can.
Please go and check it out. Good friends of ours. It is really fun. It's free live betting during games. You can make your own prediction, your own bets. You get a certain amount of points every time a game starts, and you compete against everybody else to see who is going to be the most right at the end of the day. And what you win is the best thing ever. Bragging rights. So make sure I go and check out TBC Live. We're hoping that we'll be able to work TBC Live in the future in the some US sports and all kind of different things. They are good people over there. Go check them out.
When the Seahawks go 17-0, Zach, as they will this year, I'll split the pools and just prove why the Seahawks are the greatest football team outside of Australia. Is this what you're telling me? Because I am all in for that. I will catch the link. Either send me the link or I will get it later.
See, that's a telling stat.
Non, you wear blue and green in your sleep.
That's a telling stat right there. That shows you just how.
Sorry, Jimmy, what was the telling stat?
New South Wales have had 22 play the balls in Queensland's 20 and have not crossed over. So that's just showing you how tough Queensland are defending their line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Doc. I got to do this for Zach and myself.
All right. Well, all I know is New South Wales is starting off with a plunder right now, bro.
Yeah.
Quickly inside the 10. And any comments that I messed, I'll take my little break. I appreciate everybody for being here. Make sure, like, again, share the dang stream. Y'all hear a little intercept here. Walsh running down the sideline is going to get toe tackled.
Clever. That was clever by Lomax.
Yeah, to slide in on him like that.
Okay. 2 words I
never thought
I had. Right at his neck. No, Jimmy.
Now Walsh,
Jimmy, you were mad earlier.
No.
He came right at his neck. He came right at his neck. That was bad.
No, hang on, Zach. Smart and Lomax. I will take words that I didn't think I'd have on my State of Origin bingo card for $100. Thank you, Alex Trebek. I know
just to explain something here, what happened there, Non and Zach, when Lomax, when Walsh goes down, any hand on him here means he completes the tackle, but Lomax waits for Walsh to get up.
Yeah,
and then now he can still run like Walsh, so then he takes him out.
He did that on purpose.
Yes, of course.
Because the tackle wasn't completed.
He waited.
Yeah, he did that on purpose.
Yeah,
he waited for him to get up.
He did it on purpose. Nice.
He wanted to smack him one. That's why.
Wait, but why does that lead to a change of possession?
Because he took him over the sideline.
Because he went over the sideline.
Oh, wow.
See those things running that way, Zach? This way?
Mm-hmm.
If you go over them like so, you are out of play. I know you come from American football where they try and go into the second row of the crowd, but in our game,
not really, but no, I get what you're saying. I just didn't realize that he got sent out to the outside.
I think a smart ass, can't you tell? Jimmy's like,
I know you're a smart.
Jimmy's like, I did that 20 minutes ago.
That's why your Seattle Seahawks are going to
trying to rip
the Niners again, bro.
Trying to take his head off. Like,
I love it. I love you, man. I'm sorry, I forgot, Meg. I forgot.
There it is.
There it is. That's the opportunity. Oh, that was. Why did he stay outside? He should stay outside.
Anyone who thinks I'm losing nails, true. pinky nail on the right hand this time.
Goodness.
Wait, why is the whistle blown there? That whistle shouldn't have been blown.
Somebody was taken out. Is that what they're saying?
No. That's a bad call.
Hang on, we'll see. Yeah. There it is. The number 4 blocked Lomax taking a go. He's shepherded him. So,
is that not him playing for? Oh no, he's not facing the ball. He's not facing the ball. Yeah, you got to be facing the ball.
He's not even playing. He's not playing the ball. He's not playing the player.
Shepherd. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you're right.
Well done, Ashley. Okay, again, another phrase on my bingo card I did not think I'd ever get. Well done, Ram. Yep. Nicely done.
Another bingo card thing is me and Non ever knowing what a shepherd is in rugby league.
Yeah,
Shepherd's an old school term too.
My bingo card, I will give what was it on the illegal screen. So converting what I don't know to what I know. Oh, look, Non, thank you for the bingo.
So that penalty allows for a penalty kick. So this is tied up too, right?
I think this is a victory for Queensland. This going for the goal so far out.
So do they have the opportunity? They can choose either
they can choose
or take six tackles.
Yeah, they can choose, and they've gone the other way. And I think this is showing too much respect to Queensland's hustle.
Yeah,
and I think Queensland will be happy for them to take a shot at goal so far out as well.
Especially
absolutely.
Hang on, Jimmy. Why? Queensland don't give respect to New South Wales for anything. So why
they kicked it.
Made it. Well, no, the reason why is because the Queensland team is made thinner. So you want to wear them out at any opportunity that you get. So you take away a 2, you do a 2 now here early. Yeah, it's like now you're like, oh, let them play.
That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
You try to wear them out more inside the 10.
Yeah, that's what. No, Maine said it right. They should have kept my thinking, and that's why I'm asking why the penalty goal is gone for the try.
Yeah, they should have gone
spread
for
them out thin.
Yeah. Keep the pressure on them. They saw a chance to even it up. Well, it's 2-2 now, so they start from scratch.
Thank you, Leslie, for still being here. Much love. Say yes, you beauty. Are you talking about me,
Leslie? And when we blow you out, put another 48 on you, then you can say that to me.
There's the lunatic.
Ah!
I didn't know Non was playing, Jimmy. Oh, you mean the other one? Sorry, no. Oh, no, I should have said Zach, my fellow Queenslander.
That guy's Ben Hunt's missed him altogether.
You know I love you both in small doses. And Jimmy, I've only just met you, so I'm not deciding on that one.
We love you.
Really small doses.
Oh,
small
that's
doses,
a good thing.
Like this time next year, I'll be reevaluating my thoughts on that.
Now, when they fake the pass, that's called a dummy, right, Jimmy?
A dummy, yeah.
Yeah, dummy. Yeah.
And notice that. Oh no, he's wearing a maroon jersey, so I'm not making that joke.
We got so much crap for that one because we just called it a fake, and they were like, "It's not a fake, it's a dummy."
It's not a fake, it's a dummy. You dummy.
I don't know why people get so hung up on terms like that. You know, we knew what you meant. We knew what you meant.
Yeah. Hey, if we had no idea, which I rarally have to know.
So bad at it.
I did.
See, whenever we called a offense a stiff arm, you thought we broke a legislative rule, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, a stiff arm's a totally different thing. Yeah, it's a coat hanger.
A coat hanger. It's literally arm out like this. Player runs into arm, falls down dead.
Oh, so that's what y'all call a stiff arm, is a coat hanger?
Yeah.
We call a stiff arm, but y'all call a fence, and a coat hanger is a coat hanger. Coat hangers are illegal in the NFL.
Zach, it is this. Oh, you can't see it.
Yeah, it's illegal in this game too.
At the head. That will cause a player.
We call a stiff arm whenever you like stiff arm, push someone.
Yeah, whenever you do that. No, but see, Zach, because
we call that a stiff arm in NFL.
No, we call that a palm because of the palm of the hand.
That makes sense. That makes no one has explained that to us in 3 years of watching NRL. No one explained to us why. That's why
they don't explain to us. They just get mad at us for saying it.
They just get mad at us. They're like, it's not a stiff arm. It's a fence. And we're like, it's the same. We're like, it's the same thing. Like, that's what a stiff arm. Coat hanger is that for us.
No. Coat hanger is the forearm. Like I said, so like that. Forearm. Yeah, that part of your arm, that is a coat hanger because it coat hangers you.
So what is a stiff arm then? Is that just like when you have a straight arm and you roll through?
A straight arm that goes like this.
And you tackle
makes forward momentum. A coat hanger is, Zach, a coat hanger is if I held my arm out, you ran into it and bounced off.
So we just call that the same thing. We call a stiff arm anytime that you know, because you watch NFL, Meg. So you know, like a stiff arm is just anytime that you straight arm to push someone to the side. Yeah.
So a straight arm, straight out that Zach runs into. If my arm's out here, that is a coat hanger because I have coat hangered him. I have taken him out.
Meg, you ain't stiff arm me, Meg. You might stiff arm Non. You not, or Jimmy. You might stiff arm Jimmy. You ain't stiff arm me, Meg.
I've never been stiff arm a day in my life, so it's not starting now.
Yeah, you haven't met Meg stiff arm. That's why.
I stiff armed someone playing hockey, field hockey. I got thrown out of the game, but it was well worth it because I broke their cheekbone and I have no regrets in doing that. So you want to screw with me, children? Let's go.
Stop playing with me.
I got taken out of play, and rightfully so, but I dropped my arm, broke the cheekbone, and went, I'm done. Now, you want to screw with me, boys? Bring it. Sinbad, there is a huge difference between rugby and soccer. When you pick up
you still talk about soccer.
Oh, there you go. No, that's how to upset rugby league fans too.
Don't refer to compare sports. We aren't here to compare sports. So let's have some fun.
Don't call it rugby league. Call it rugby, and just see how far that'll go.
That's
no, we already learned that lesson. We already learned that lesson, Jimmy. Don't try to go back to the bad days. I did a video. We did a video. The first video we did, what might have been on Greg Inglis.
Yeah,
and that was like, I think it was just me on that one.
Yeah, that was just
and
you called it rugby, meaning league, Zachary.
I called it rugby, and then I also made a remark about how, like, when he was running down the line, and the guy in the middle took an angle that was like more direct instead of like cutting him off, and they were like, "It's not that simple. They gotta watch for the pass," and I'm like,
"Watch for the pass."
Well, shit. I was like, "Well, just teach me. Don't cuss me out. Like I'm learning. Damn it."
There you go, Zach. Your boys warming up on the sideline.
My boy? Who's my boy?
Ponga.
Ponga? Oh, hey, yo, Ponga.
No way, is he?
Yeah, Ponga. There, he's coming on. There he is.
There you go.
Oh,
well,
here we go. This is very interesting.
There's gonna be a penalty too. They call.
Ah, come on. He penalised because he didn't hit him hard enough.
This is now a it's now a Pongo stream.
Okay, hang on, guys.
Go Pongo. It's not Ponga. It's Pongo.
Pongo. Cameron Murray. I'm just reading the press because I'm not watching it live.
Pongo's about to get a try. Just letting y'all know. It's about to happen.
Cameron Murray came off from the bench. How did that?
Say OG Pongo's coming on. Can't stand him too. Chat 8.
Leslie, do you like any player on any team in this game?
There he is.
Oh, no one that's on Queensland, and I respect that.
I'm just asking because she doesn't like DCE, so Leslie.
Well, no one likes DCE.
I do.
What's that old man?
Except he wears the wrong maroon in his club team.
What's that old meme? That old meme is,
Go ahead, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Sorry, there's no I in teamwork, but there's a DCE in dickhead.
Wow, Zach,
Oh, that was almost opportunity. Martin said stiff arm is finned and coat hanger is a clothesline.
Yeah, clothesline, because it's straight like you hang your clothes on the clothesline.
Yeah, and we've called it used to be called coat hanger too. Clothesline coat hanger was like a very similar thing, right, Non?
It's interchangeable.
Clothes hanger and coat hanger were interchangeable in the NFL too, right?
Yeah, I mean, at one point, yeah, but that was like the 70s.
Yeah, that was in the 70s.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. How do you? I know the 70s because I was born in 76, Non. You were not.
Grandpa too. He's 75.
I was born in 78.
You are not as old as I am. Jimmy, maybe.
I was born in 78.
No, Non's 10 years younger than I am.
Jimmy's a stallion. Don't be making fun of Jimmy just because he's a Blues fan.
Go for New South Wales. I could be friends with Jimmy.
Just because he's living in the heyday when the Blues were good, like, doesn't mean that he's old.
Yeah, I lived through the nightmare of the Blues being good as a Queensland fan, okay? Scarred me for life. But then lived through the joy of the 8-year streak.
Mainstar says, Meg, could we be in love with your knowledge of sport if only you weren't going for Queensland?
Well, I can't get all that we want and keep dreaming, Junior. Not if you were the last man on earth, because you have to go for Seattle as well.
Let's say, yep, I do. New South Wales, I hate Ponga. Mine says, I hate Ponga, man. Always plays well. And I know it's not Ponga, but that's what I'm calling him. Ponga.
Listen, you call him what you feel comfortable with, and I'll correct you and call you an idiot because it's wrong. Okay, works.
It's still crazy how close this game has been, man. Like this has been one fun game, and again, it has been one fun game, not just for Game 3, but it's one fun game with some amazing guests that have joined us, both Megan and Jimmy K over on our channel. So we can't appreciate y'all enough for joining us for this game, man. Take time out of your day where y'all can be spending it with family.
Thank you most sincerely for reminding me this was on, because I've come off a 3-week migraine, have lost all sense of time, and then
I'm glad we caught you on a good week where you don't have a migraine, because I know that stuff.
Hey, listen,
hold on, Ponder with the head off. Oh, I thought.
Yeah, this game's made for Ponga right now.
Yeah,
it is
100%. This is where if New South Wales aren't careful,
if I'm New South Wales, I'm working it back out to the right side, because they keep trying to work it out to Walsh, and it's just not working. They're surrounding Walsh, and now Walsh is hurt. That's Walsh.
Walsh is down. Hold his back.
Walsh is down. Shoot.
Oh, so it's Ponga.
He's got a stinger. Walsh got a stinger. Ponga's down too.
Oh, Ponga,
no, Ponga's right there.
No, he's back up.
Ponga's still up.
His leg.
You wish Ponga was there.
No, he went down holding his leg. That's what we're talking about. And he got back up.
Did he?
Yeah, then he got up, didn't he? I saw him get up, didn't I?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Walsh is hurt. His quad. His quad is strained.
Nah, Walsh should stay down after every tackle he's been in.
I was going to say he wants one of two things. He wants a rest or the referee to call it.
Yeah,
you're saying he's a weenie. You're saying he's a weenie, Jimmy? Right, is that what you're saying? Trying to say he's a weenie?
He is saying that.
You're trying to say?
Are you saying he's faking? Surely you're not.
Does anyone from Australia or whoever's joining us know what a L7 weenie is? Does anyone know?
Yes, I would like to, Your Honor, I would like to say Jimmy on this panel would be that. Possibly not. So the two gentlemen to my right of screen.
So look, he's down again.
Yeah, he's down again. Yeah,
that's because he actually has a stomach or rib.
No, he's hurt. He got hurt on that last one. He got hit weird on that second tackle. That second tackle hurt him.
Something looked like it, well, not look like, but yeah.
I didn't see him. I didn't see him wanting to get the early. Oh my God! Look at my boy, bloody like him. He looked like Braveheart.
That's Bradman right there, best.
Oh, 40-20.
Oh, can I just say, Non? I love the name Bradman because that is the greatest cricketer ever. My absolute hero, Donald Bradman.
Quick,
exactly, Maz.
Genwell says, "Learn to love the hater than Queensland."
Queensland again, well.
Both teams just don't want to lose. It's great. It's a fun game. This is a defensive fun game. This is the game that you love sports for. Hey Jimmy, I'm swapping teams. Let's Barack home the Blues. Meg has put me in the doghouse.
Darling, you are there by association. You're talking to Jimmy. You're there already. Okay, I have to do nothing.
Main start. Comment yes if you want to play a drink game. Comment yes, and then I'm gonna do the game. I think I get another beer if we're playing drinking games. I need another beer. You might not want a full beer, Meg. We're gonna play a game.
No, okay.
That's come off coin. I
thought that came. I thought that was knocked too. All right. Main start. This is the game. It's very simple. Grab your beer and it's 1, 2, 3, drink.
That's not really a game.
No. Zach just wants to show Jimmy up by drowning 3/4 of a bottle in his mouth.
That was the game.
And what do you mean I couldn't do that for a full bottle, you lightweight?
That was my favorite game. I mean, unless you want to chug a beer, Meg. I knew.
Hey, I'll go and chug the bloody vodka bottle, you.
Oh shit, Meg. I forgot you're Australian. I didn't want to pick anybody.
Chugging beer is our national pastime, you loser. What are you talking about?
I know, but I didn't want to force anybody to be in contempt of being like, oh, I don't want to chug this full beer. Like I didn't.
No. And thank you, Zachary. I do appreciate that because I've got to do 2 inductions and some onboarding.
Yeah, you said you have stuff to do in the morning. Yeah, I didn't want to put no pressure on nobody. I didn't want that he lost it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Zach, if I didn't have to do the induction, if I didn't have to do the
induction, remind me about the story of 1, 2, 3 drink, and I'll tell you after the stream, or I'll tell you once the game ends, because it's a hilarious story. We actually got called out about that story in a like a national, like not national. Would it be no, it's not national.
International?
International. Yeah, in an international
hang on, Zach,
event.
Zachary, have you been drinking that much that you're thinking, no, it's not national, it's the other one, and forget the word international?
No, I'm just from the United States, man.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
We're just stupid.
Yeah.
Or I'm just stupid. I won't talk for the whole.
Not only that, no, not the Pacific Northwest. Not the Pacific Northwest.
I'm from the South, so it makes it even worse.
Yeah, I was going to say.
To be honest, like if you're not from Louisiana, I don't really give a shit.
If you're not from Seattle, I care even less.
We'll play round 2 later, main star.
If this is the this space here is the amount of F's I've got to give to Louisiana. No, I kid. I can't wait to get to Louisiana.
Love you, Meg.
So it was a ruck interference.
So he stripped the ball off the player with two on the tackle.
Yeah.
And that could be costly. That's gonna this could be interesting now.
Yeah, it gave him a good spot to start from. Now they're just outside the 10. Evans goes down right outside the 10.
Come on, Queensland. Mainstar, you can play as many rounds of the drinking game as you like. Zach will be in for at least another 3, I would guess.
Yeah. I only got 2 left.
Ponga trying to shimmy. Shut down, still outside the 10.
Oh, hey, that's high. Isn't that high?
Yeah, he called it.
That's high.
That's high. That should be another 6, right?
It's called the penalty.
They can call a penalty. Okay.
Okay, how far out from the goalpost?
Oh, so now,
right in
now
front.
the strategy though, do you take 2 or do you
take 2?
I think you take 2. I think you take 2. How
take 2 because that gives you a lead, a small one granted, but it can come into play at the last 20 minutes. Remember I said last 20 minutes is when people start tiring out. You want a lead, either team wants a lead.
Les said, bloody hell, Murray, give a penalty, why don't you? I'm glad you
want Zach,
Leslie.
You want a lead. It does not matter.
This is the first defensive game that me and Non have watched for the State of Origin. So like this is very different from what we've seen in the past.
So
yeah, definitely a high tackle. Yeah.
You want a 2 point, 4 point, 10 point, 100 points. I don't care.
You try to rip the man's lips off. What you said? I'm sorry, Meg, what you said?
I said this is where you want to build a lead. Either team. I'm not saying just Queensland.
You just want some type of lead.
Because 20 minutes to go or 5 minutes to go when you're exhausted, you want to have the lead so you're not catching up.
Now, Jimmy, if this was the other side of the field, would you want New South Wales to kick a 2 here, or would you want them to hold?
No, I New South Wales were going backwards there. I'd have kept it on. I'd have kept the pressure on again.
It on.
Yeah. I would have taken the points for the lead, but
2. You're not going to win by 2 in this game. I would have kept the pressure on.
As I said, start building the lead when you get your chance, Jimmy. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I get it. I get it. And the coach straight away.
How many opportunities have they had? But either team inside the 10.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying if you get a chance,
but if you get a fresh 6 inside of 10, like I don't know.
Yeah, I can see it both ways. I'm still personally taking the 2, but I see your point.
Val Holmes said, or Mesa said, Val Holmes played a few games in the NFL.
In the NFL,
I think he played preseason games. I don't know if he played.
Yes, he did. And wasn't he in Maine? Was he injured?
He was with the Niners.
Yeah, that's why.
Yes, that's why he got. That's why he got.
That's why he came back. Yeah,
it wasn't with the 49ers. That was Jared Hayne with the 49ers. Valentine was.
No, I thought Valentine was.
No, Valentine.
What's his first name?
Valentine Holmes.
Holmes.
Yeah, that wasn't the guy with the Niners. I don't remember.
Jared Hayne. Jared Hayne was with the Niners.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Was it the Jets?
Was it the Giants?
Yes.
Yes, no,
every
you're right.
touch from the Jets, running back Valentine Holmes and his team preseason week 4. He never played in the regular season. He played in the
And can I just say, Daniel Falale from my
at least from what I read,
my other bird team.
All right, Queensland. Cameron Walsh, big boot, high, grabbed.
You called him.
That's a good catch, but it's going to be
Karen Walsh.
A handover.
Aaron Walsh.
It's going to hand it over.
You called him Karen Walsh.
You called him Aaron Walsh.
Wait, did I say that? Who said
you said it? Yeah,
you said Karen Walsh.
I'm not trying to say Karen Walsh. I'm from Louisiana. I'm running letters together.
Players,
dog,
dude.
give me a second.
How you get a K? His name is Reese.
The answer to
oh my God! You know why?
You
know why? Because my best friend that I used to play soccer with, his name was Cameron Walsh. That's why. That's why. It's
whatever.
That's my man. No. That's my dog. That's my dog. Shout out Cam. Me and Cam are best buds.
Is it getting a bit loose
exactly
here? Oh, he's through. He's through.
Oh, he's through. He's through. Yeah. Absolutely. Running.
40.
Pass back. Oh,
yes. 20. 10. Try.
Jimmy, don't wake up your happy wife, happy life. Jimmy, do I have
yes.
Nah, Jimmy, wake your ass up. Scream, Jimmy.
Bradman best with the
Not the wife, it's the kids that'll come screaming in here.
Okay, no, we fucking kids.
Can we not
look at life?
Bradman best, yeah, it was a big loss, I think, for New South Wales with Latrell Mitchell out, but Bradman did have a good series last year, so making his way back.
That's crazy. You're just going to be like, screw Zach, and you're going to be like, hey, nah, that's crazy. We see where you stand.
Why was Latrell out?
Oh, he's injured. He's injured.
Did he break a nail? No, that's one player I can't stand is Latrell. Ugh. Sorry.
You don't like Latrell Mitchell?
No.
But I was
Rabbitoh.
My neighbor loves the Rabbitohs and loves.
I thought that was close to a knock on that bump that he had. It was close.
No, it wasn't touched by anybody.
It looked like when he took it, he pushed it forward.
Yeah,
it was close. I don't think it was, but it was close.
You can do all that as long as it's not doesn't hit the ground or it's not touched by the opposition.
I got you. Go, we've seen history made. What's the streak right now, Meg?
They've won the last two. They've won the last two, Queensland.
So ever since we have started our channel watching NRL, Queensland has won. Is the streak about to come to an end now that we brought a damn Blues fan into the channel?
Leslie,
Jimmy.
Leslie, Latrell may be your man, but DCE is mine. Except he wears the wrong maroon in the club scene, but you know I can forgive him for that.
And he's also Jimmy's dickhead.
Well, Jimmy is my dickhead, so it works well for us both, doesn't it? Oh, come on, Jimmy. You're not going to give me a line like that and expect me to walk past it, okay? It's just not going to happen.
Exact time change she's made. Nah, not the cap, because we wouldn't be real fans, and that's what we are over here. Real fan sports. Oh, what a good kick. I didn't think he made that. That was close. That
little last minute hook. I didn't think he got that, but the conversion was good.
But a score will tie it. A try will tie it.
Yeah, and that's
this is about to be interesting. 13 and a half minutes. It's about to be interesting.
Yeah, big finish coming up.
Ben Smith said best origin ever, best defensive origin ever for sure, Ben. Best defensive origin.
You talk about defensive games and low scoring games. There's two that come to mind straight away. Not origin, but there was a grand final, 1984, I think. Parramatta, Canterbury, 4-0 was the final score.
Wow.
Yep, in the grand final, yes.
And St George beat Illawarra to make a grand final appearance in the semi-final and I think the score was something like 2-0 or 4-0 in that one.
Oh, really?
And it's just edge of your seat stuff. There's a penalty. Queensland didn't need that right there.
Leslie says my son is playing missions on his PS5 with friends, and I'm screaming my lungs out when the try happened. Is your son like, Mom, shut up? You're embarrassing me.
So embarrassing, Mom.
No, that's my mother.
The game.
I'm watching the game. There we go, Zach.
Get that. Oh, okay. Brisbane. Yeah.
No, this is a members hat, though, Zach.
This
is the members hat 2 years ago.
That one's nice. I like that one.
That's a members
I like that blue.
Shout out
like
from Nate, our family, for sending us all the great, amazing NRL stuff that we have. Both me and Non is crazy. We wouldn't have any of this gear if it wasn't for him. So shout out to Nate.
Very, very true.
I'm gonna rock my Pong in the front, but we still rocking Brisbane baby in the BBL.
BBL, my boys. And Zach, there we go. 2021
Oh, he's in!
Oh, he's in again! Wow!
Try number 2, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
I can be as mad as I want to be, but it's one of those things where it's like you took advantage of an opportunity, and then you took advantage of momentum.
With that.
The way he weaved through that defense, that was beautiful. That was beautiful weaving through that defense.
Another one.
Zach, did you see that?
Let me see, Meg. Oh, let me
hang on.
full screen so I can show you.
Look at them, 3 laying on the floor, 4 on the floor.
That's the 2021 members lanyard for the Heat.
That's awesome.
Is that Mitchell? Is that Mitchell?
I love that hat. I love their hats in general.
Well, become a member, brother. Become a member.
Their hats are so much like the style of their hats, how they're cut are so nice.
That's when I got to sit in members' seats in Brisbane before I flew to New Zealand.
That's cool.
The day before I flew to New Zealand. And I like Jimmy's cabinet there.
Just to go back to some comments. Yes, Blues are going to win. I knew DCE when was young fellow playing Manly development because my cousin was playing for the same position as him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he said that today. My son made development squad for the Roosters. Wait, hold up. Shout out. Let's talk about this. Today, Richard Tran says today my son made development squad for the Roosters after being invited to trial. So proud that 4 of us from the same family that have played for the Tricolors. Hey, shout out.
Cool, man.
Shout out to you, son.
Shout out.
I'm not a Roosters fan, Richard, but that's awesome.
Everybody in the chat, I need some. If you got an iPhone, clap emojis. If you don't, just W's in the chat. W's in the chat. That's so awesome, man.
That's great. And a future Rabbitoh right there.
Or if you got a membership,
a future Bronco, hush your mouth, child.
Or if you got a membership, Scholars. That's right. That's awesome, Richard.
That is
I'm so
awesome,
happy for him, man.
Congratulations to yourself.
Hey, look, and look, Richard. Once he makes it, man, let us be the first person to interview him.
Yep, absolutely. I'll shake his hand and then
we'll shout his ass out. We'll do anything we can to make him big time, baby.
That's awesome.
There's not much we can do, but we'll do anything we can do.
4 members of the family for the one team. That's impressive too.
Is there a doctor? Is there a doctor?
Oh, is there a doctor in the building?
I've never had this before. I've pulled a cramp in my inner thigh.
Wait. I can help you. I can help you.
Time out.
I think you're struggling.
Look, like this and push.
Time out, old man.
I got you.
Hey, Zach, the New South
Hey, we're off again. We're off again.
They're off again. They've given up. They lost all hope. It's over.
The old New South Welshman is falling down injured. I can injure myself in 50 ways without trying, but you're at 53 already, Jimmy.
Like I said, OMFG, we got another try.
Dr.
Cap said, OMG, Dr. Cap. Man, let's go New South Wales.
It's a cramp. Yeah.
You know what, Main Star, we're going to have to push our meeting back because I'm not your friend no more. You have to talk to
me. Main. You think you're in the doghouse?
Funny how New South Wales can deliver for New South Wales, but failed at the West Tigers.
The undies are too tight.
Damn, bro. I'm losing on both sides, bro, because I'm a West Tigers fan. I'm a West Tigers fan. That's the worst part. I'm losing on both ends of the world.
Six more.
Zachary, no, just Good God Almighty, how are we friends? If you're a West Tigers family, Michael McGuire.
So it comes down to like us not wanting to pick teams without with knowing who's good. So my favorite player that I reacted to in the beginning days was Benji Marshall.
Oh,
and so that's why.
No, that's
and
fair.
so that's why.
Super coach.
He's amazing, man. He's
yeah,
amazing.
Benji is good. Yeah.
There's part of the ruling I don't understand. When they gave 6 again for that continued infringement, as a team, I would have preferred a penalty right there to put us 12 clear. Because right now we're only 10 clear. 2 converted tries, Queensland win.
Wait. Okay, time out.
So what was the
wait, hold on, back, because I know you understand. So what is for me and Nine? What is 12 clear versus 10 clear?
Okay, so
I
so what you have right now is New South Wales are 10 points clear of Queensland, 10 points ahead.
10-point lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
10-point lead.
Yeah.
Now Queensland can still sneak away and score 2 late tries and convert them and actually win. Because that'll be 12 points.
It'll be 12,
yes.
Yeah.
Now there was a time there the referee gave 6 again rather than a penalty right in front of the sticks to New South Wales. Now had they given the penalty, for sure they would have taken the 2, then made it a 12-point gap, forcing Queensland to having to convert the 2 tries that they score.
2 tries.
And just to tie the game. Now,
I got you.
You could also argue that New South Wales should have taken advantage and kept the pressure on and scored the try. But
still, no, I agree with you.
The scoreboard pressure is probably a bit more a good tackle.
Yeah, I think
that is a damn good tackle.
I think during that part of the game, they were playing scoreboard chess and they wasn't thinking about what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
And this is why I was saying whoever you need a lead. So you can say 10 points, that's a big lead. Not really, because once players start tiring and dropping off tackles, it can close very quickly.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying, as Jimmy is saying, take as many points as you can get, hold a lead, but don't do anything stupid. It's New South Wales. It's bound to happen. Yeah, I went there, Jimmy.
7 ago. Nothing stupid now. They'll be fine. I think we're home. I'm going the early crow.
Where's Zach? Why is Zach's chair suddenly empty? Is he going for a potty break again?
Probably went to the bathroom.
Oh, nice to let us know, because I was about to ask him something that I'll have to try to. I've got Dr. Cap. I've got them all, and I don't have many fingernails.
Oh, he caught that. Oh, it's stolen though.
Hey, that's so funny. I heard you talking. But I had to go on a potty break, and I was laughing.
I'm laughing, Zach, but I'm actually.
No, we can hear you, Zach.
Well, you can hear me now, but I was. Oh, you can hear me.
He was tinkling. He's just like, I'm not on mute.
No, that's how a man pees. I was showing you how a man pees.
So why did you pee
Walsh?
off? Why did you pee off Non's front porch then, Zach? He's not exactly next door.
It was actually right on his doorstep where he rubbed his
was on the front doormat? Oh, good man.
Doormat. Yeah, it was on a doormat. I love the intensity, at least to try to the last whistle.
Yeah,
I mean it's still not completely over, but I mean it's basically is. But you know you love to see a team.
It's going to be hard, but
final whistle. You love to see a team fight for the final whistle.
I've seen Queensland come back from the dead before though too many times.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying yes. You think Turner's?
Oh, he's tackled him in the air.
That was an opportunity. Yeah, so you can't tackle in the air. Yeah, the way we land.
No.
Used to be able to back in the good old days.
Back in the day, but now, oh hell no! So who tackled who in
the way y'all talk about that is how like we talk about how everybody in the NFL is going to talk about not being able to run down a kickoff anymore. Now
there's been talk here about adjusting the kickoffs. You can't do that. You can't adjust the kickoffs.
Who got taken out?
It does.
Edwards.
It does suck, but it is the most, at least for the NFL, it's the most dangerous part of the game. Punt returns and kickoffs are the most dangerous parts of the game.
Well, they're the most explosive, aren't they? You got one guy coming back 100 miles an hour, and the defensive line coming straight at him.
Exactly. And it's like it makes sense, but it does take a big part of the game away from it.
I mean, for me and many Origin viewers, to me, the kickoff of the Origin is the start. That's where you expect the biggest hit. You know, that's where you want to see what's the intensity.
That's how we felt it back in 2022. The first game that I'm sorry. I didn't watch game 1 or game 2. The first game I ever watched was game 3, and there was 4 fights in the first 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And that's what made me fall in love with the game. And it wasn't just because of like the physicality, it was just the passion that came with it.
Well, it used to be, you know, it was separate. It was refereed differently. You know, you could throw the punch. Okay, get that out of your system, boys. Let's go. But then Paul Gallen unleashed on Nate Miles' forehead too many times, and they go, no, that's the kids. Got to think of the kids.
Yeah. Well, and that's how it is for the States too. It's like, well, what are we teaching the children? Like are we teaching them to fight? Are we teaching them to be aggressive? And it's like you get it to an extent, but you know there is
that's the one thing where
as an art of a nephew.
I'll let her finish.
No, sorry, Non. As an aunt of a nephew who wants to play football and the sister of a brother who was nearly killed by a concussion, I get the safety, but it is a brutal game. So it's hard to balance both sides, but to use the example of taking a player out in the air, how many knees have been shredded, ankles have been busted?
That's the game.
Because someone falls the wrong way or gets tackled, so I see it. But, as Helen Lovejoy says in The Simpsons, will someone please think of the children?
They're actually, the real reason is the mums. They don't want mum stopping little Johnny playing,
Yeah, and I get that.
I was going to say the part of the reason with that is if that's the case, then when you have these teams that are under, U16, U18, U9, U10, they need to be teaching them proper technique, and they're not doing that. Those coaches get away with that.
Look at this.
They get away with it.
It's an opportunity. Oh, you almost had an opportunity. That should have been an opportunity.
They're off counter-attattack.
Yeah, he's gone. No, that shit.
Oh, the big bounce.
But no, you're right on. It is a big factor on it.
Oh yeah, I was watching the video on Instagram yesterday that people were hyping up, like talking about it. But I'm like, if you watch the video, the kid gets a kickoff and he's running down the right sideline
out
and just puts his head down and runs right to his chest. Another kid. I'm like, so that's an instant. You can instantly paralyze yourself doing that.
I'll say this from an experience that I haven't had, but an experience my father has had. Mm-hmm. He played basketball and football in high school. He played football, and they didn't coach. And this is the one thing that I really enjoy about all forms of rugby league and rugby union, is that they teach the proper form of tackling. They really enforce it. With football, it's not enforced as much, and even at the lower levels. So like in high school, you're talking about a 13, 14-year-old kid. My dad went to go play football. He went to practice. One of his friends didn't know how to tackle properly, went to go run at a running back, tackled him, and led with his head like this.
Oh,
hit the pads, snapped the neck, and that was it. And that was the last time my dad played football, because they don't teach those proper things after it, and not even that much at the Pee Wee level anymore, or the Pop Warner level. They don't teach it how it should be. You're supposed to be taught to lean with the shoulder, tackle square in the square into the chest pad or into the shoulder pad and bring it down, or you go low at the waist. You don't get taught to go low at the knee. You don't get taught to lead with your head.
Zach, Pete Carroll taught the Seahawks the All Blacks tackling technique when he first went to Seattle, which is around the knees, lead with the shoulder, and go no higher than the hip. Pete, there's video of it.
Well, they teach you how to go low, but they don't teach you to go below the knee. They teach you to go at the ankles. They don't teach you to go below at the knee. And it's becoming even worse. It's supposed to be thigh to chest. And that's it. That's your range.
See, in rugby, they usually say no higher than the hip, because if you hit the chest, I mean, it's still good, but he bounces up and takes someone out.
Well, the ball is different.
Yeah, true.
The ball is different. It's bigger. It's harder
that's
to squeeze.
I'm just to go back to the game here. I am stunned in the last 10, 15 minutes how Queensland have really struggled to do anything here.
Yeah, they really
have. They've offered
deflated.
nothing.
Deflated.
They've offered
deflated.
Yeah.
Yeah, New South Wales have got this. I hate to say it, Zach, but I'm calling it.
Hey, I mean, look, people might call me. Anyone that comes in might say, like, oh, you're a half fan, but like, I'm in for a good game. This was a good game. And you know what? Queensland showed up short. They just did. They didn't capitalize. They settled for a 2.
They ran out of energy.
Yeah, they settled for 2 2s.
Yeah.
Instead of going for a try. Y'all tried to let the game win instead of you go and win. And I'm never a fan of that. You go win the game. You don't let the game come to you. You go win the game. They messed up. That's on them. That's on coaching. That's on Slater. If you want to be honest, that's on Slater.
And also, I would say what was on Slater is making those changes as late as he did. I don't mind that the changes were made, but doing it.
I don't know much about that, so that's on you.
No.
Why don't you like the changes that Slater made at the end?
I don't. It's not that I don't like the players that were changed. It's that he did it announced the changes 45 minutes before play. Now, if you're going to make changes like that, I don't mind that.
So he did change before the game started? He did big changes before the game started?
No, he did it 45 minutes, made his final team announcement. Now, I don't care how good you are. If you're David Cherry Evans, that's going to throw you. And I'm not making excuses. New South Wales deserve to win this. I'm not saying they don't. We'll get you next year, Leslie, and I'll be crowing here when we do. No, I don't mind that the changes, they had to be made, he thinks. What I'm saying is, okay, you think I'm Daly, and I'm thinking I'm playing with Non, Jimmy, and Zach. Sweet. So my mind's with that, and then I'm playing with Fred, Tom, Jimmy, and no Zach knows. So what am I? But I don't get told before I'm in my warm-up, oh, by the way, that's what I'm saying. I don't mind the changes because it screws with your mind. I've played enough team sport to know if I'm thinking I'm playing with you 3 and then 5 others come in and I'm like,
you game plan for that. You game plan as players.
But I'm saying, what I'm saying is, yes, that is true, 100%.
Yeah. That's what I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you saying,
You're telling me that's not going to slightly not confuse you, but change the way you're thinking. You think you're going to go A, and then you have to go Z.
Yeah, it definitely affects you because especially if you know those players and how they play, you know their tendencies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Once you change that changes the mindset of how the game is going to play out. Anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
So I want to say something real quick. Yo, Shannon Kalaka, we appreciate you joining us during the live stream, man. Yeah, you saying please shout out me. I watch your videos daily. Come join us, man. We do live streams like multiple times a week. It's on at least twice a week, but it's normally 3 to 4 times a week. Come join us, and there's no need for a shout out. You just come talk about the games that we're covering. We'll talk about you, man. Is no need for a shout out. So we do appreciate you for coming and join us. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe. You say you're subscribed, so we appreciate that. and I hope you're enjoying everything. We do have a MLC game coming up that we'll be covering next week, I believe, or this week. Is it this week or next week?
I thought it was this week, but I
think we got
know
one this week.
I think it's this week on Thursday.
Yeah, I think it's Thursday.
So,
on the calendar.
Yeah. So appreciate you. So before we get into any, so where's that good game? Who's that good game? Who's that? Ben? What's up, Ben? Appreciate you.
You, Ben.
So I want to ask Jimmy K. I mean, Jimmy K, as a New South Wales fan for obviously a long time, what does this series mean to you as far as like bragging rights and also as far as what your team has to look forward to in the next couple of years?
As far as bragging rights are concerned, I'll take a step back. What do you mean? Obviously, for so many years, that one's a little bit concerning.
You know what? You know what, Jimmy? You know why it's obviously is because the only time we've covered NRL, y'all got your ass whooped.
But for bragging rights, living in New Zealand, there's not a lot of bragging rights around it. Although there do seem to be a lot of adoptive Queenslanders around here, just bandwagon jumpers. So I might get a chance to say something there. But this is big for New South Wales football. It's the first series deciding victory in Queensland since 2005, and only the third time in history of State of Origin. So we said right at the beginning, for New South Wales to win a decider in Queensland, it will be history making. They need a lot of things to go their way, and it did. You know, but I think ultimately, you know, the best team, even in that first game where Queensland beat New South Wales and beat them well convincingly in the end, it was surprisingly how long New South Wales hung in that game, being one man short very early on. It blew out towards the end. You know, they came out in the second game, they out-muscled them, and they did the same today. To Queensland's credit, that hustle on their line was sensational. And we said during the game, it's going to break open late in the game. Somebody's going to give, and it turned out it was New South Wales. It was Queensland that gave. And I go back to that penalty goal that Queensland took to make it 4-2. I think it turned from there. New South Wales got the ball back very quickly, and then got all the momentum to finish the game. So things went their way, you know, and you need that to happen. But good on them, you know. No, you don't. It gets boring to see a no contest in Origin. You know, where
the first two games were ass. I mean, let's just be honest. They were ass.
I mean, in the sense of where Queensland are going to win, or forever, New South Wales are going to, this is going to seesaw. I think it will seesaw for the next few years. I think that both teams, both sides are reasonably even. Queensland have missed a few players as well, just through injury throughout this whole series. You know, Tino wasn't there from the Gold Coast. There's a couple others whose names escape me. You know, some great big forwards. The muscle that they've been missing, have been out injured. You know,
and that's what I was saying about the changes, Jimmy. Not only
they weren't ever there. They've all been out injured. You know, and that was unfortunate, but that was their muscle that they missed out this whole series. But Madge Maguire, the first coach for Origin, he's done well. The team's done well, and this will all wash away in 12 hours, and then we wait for next year.
I was going to say,
I mean, that's all it is.
Congratulations to New South Wales.
Absolutely.
Need I remind you, 8th grade. When New South Wales gets the dynasty, I will say
they won this series. I mean, let's just be honest. They won this series.
But Zach, let's not be sour. They won the series, but again, they need to win 8 series or 9 and beyond.
I'm not one.
That's not going to happen.
Honestly, I'm not some type of super fan. I'm just getting into all this new stuff like that.
Jimmy,
so I understand like the whole series thing of like winning X amount in a row and like doing all this stuff and things like that. But it's the fact that you have game one. And like this is being brutally honest. You have game one where there were some weird things going on, right? Like we had players get sent to the sin bin. It was an uneven match from the first 15 minutes of the game. It was very unfair. Then to come out in game 2 and feel like they got you know,
they got pumped.
Put on lower end. Yeah, they got bumped. Like, you know, they felt like they got disrespected, and then to come out and win the way that they did, and then to have this game that was a close game. And we're talking close game until it's 60 minutes into it. Well, 70 minutes into it almost.
Yeah, this blew out the last 10, 15 minutes. You know, that's where New South Wales got away with it, you know. And there's not a struck match between these two teams.
No.
You know, you're not going to see the dynasty. When Queensland went through that run, like I said earlier, they had generational players in that squad. You know, we're not going to see that again. Not in those sorts of numbers. And we will. And series wins are going to. I think they're going to seesaw for the next few years. You know, they're going to be very, very close.
I think they'll strategize differently as well, because like we said, we noticed like the back. I keep wanting to say backline. Good backline in the NFL is normally like your bigger guys, but like your frontline guys for Queensland was a lot smaller. The frontline guys for New South Wales were a lot bigger, a lot larger. It led to a lot. It led for this type of game, a type of game where it went down to the trenches, where it took longer times for scores to happen, where your smaller guys are starting to get worn out, and that I feel like that was a big story of it for me.
Yeah, no, you're right. But again, you're going to see a different Queensland squad next year. They're going to have some of those big boys, some of the muscles that they've been missing this season. Hopefully, they'll be fit and raring to go next year. And you're going to see a different squad. You're going to see a bigger squad. Slater, he would have learned his lesson in this one.
Slater, do you honestly believe Slater will be there next year? Apparently, there's discontent.
No, well, look, if
he'd be stupid if he left after one.
No, I'm not saying he will leave. I'm saying, will he get the?
No, they'll give him another season. They'll give him another series.
Okay.
They'll give him another series.
Not what I was reading today.
I want to go
Queensland, but okay. No, I hope
you're not sure. No, Meg, tell us. What have you read from Queensland? You think?
I read from certain sources, which means total bullshit.
Yeah.
The internet makes it good. That there is 100% split between Slater and the team.
That's been going. That was Danny Weidler.
Oh, was it Weidler? I thought it
Danny Weidler. But Danny Weidler says it came from inside the camp. It's all newspaper. It's all fish and chip wrap up.
Yeah,
everybody wants a story. Yeah.
You know,
I want to read some comments real fast. So Richard Trainer said, my dad played U21. Brother and me made Jersey flag. Flag. Yes, I hope he makes it all the way.
Richard,
we hope he does. We hope he does too, Richard. And if there's any way we can help and support that, we hope he does too, brher.
No,
and if he's any good, Richard, hopefully the Dragons will sign him later on.
That'll be after he finishes with the Broncos, my son.
Yeah, hey man, hey, keep him working, keep him humble, and just tell him that there's nothing that can stop him but his own self. You know what I mean? Keep that mindset right, keep that grind right, and don't accept no for an answer. And any naysayers that come in his way, give him the middle finger.
Richard, can we know his name so we can say that we knew the young man's name through?
I don't know how young his son is, so he might not want to.
No, but I'm saying, well, he's younger than me.
If he feels welcome to. Yeah, if he
feels welcome to. Just to interrupt for a moment, just to see this Angus Crichton to win the Wally Lewis medal.
It cut me off. I'm watching bass fishing, by the way.
Okay, Angus Crichton is up there award receiving the basically the player of the series. This man a year ago, it was over for him. He had a massive mental breakdown. His family had him got some help for him, and there was some real concern over his mental state and whether he'd let alone come back to football, but come back to a normal sort of life. That was 12 months ago. To see him up there now, clear head and getting that award is something special.
Yeah, no,
well
deserved. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. As one who has had a complete mental catastrophe, as I call the incident, yeah, absolutely brilliant to see him get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to see people that don't know where their life is going or what's going to happen.
Or don't see the point there.
Yeah, or don't see the point of life, and they get to the point where they finally see some type of destination that can change their life, and not just their life, but the life of their children, the life of their family, and everyone else that comes in between.
Yeah,
so it's definitely a beautiful thing. Sinbad said Lions. Yes,
Lions play the Swans, and that will be one time. As much as I love
for me and Zach, Jersey Flag is the under-21 NRL system.
Yep. So it's first grade, reserves, Jersey Flag, Maz. Am I right in saying that? The three, is that right?
And then Matthew Cup.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying it's not reserve grade. It's the one below reserve grade.
Yeah, it's in New South Wales. It's the New South Wales Rugby League or New South Wales Cup. You got the Queensland Cup in Queensland. Yeah,
thank you.
Which is essentially reserve grade.
Yep.
Thanks,
I couldn't. For some reason, when I read Jersey Flag, I thought it was reserve grade. But
Richard, no, I'm a Dragons fan. But if your son's playing for the Roosters, I'm sure the Bunnies will sign him up at some stage.
Again, I say after Brisbane's finished with him, Jimmy, pay attention, my son. Richard, what is your son's name so I can keep an eye out for him, even though I'm not a huge Chickens fan?
Yeah, let us know. Sam said Lions play Swans this weekend if you want to continue the QLD.
That's the AFL.
AFL. Yep. We do want to do more AFL. We haven't really gotten a big.
We don't really get requests for
AFL stuff. This the thing is, like, we actually have enjoyed the AFL content that we've done, but to be able to get up at or to stay up all night like we've done tonight, to be able to watch games and to watch these finals, it's like it has to have some type of purpose to it. As much as we like it,
has to be a reason. Yeah,
it is hard sometimes. It has to be a want.
Because for us to do it,
what are you moaning about? 10 a.m. in Seattle.
I know. Y'all make us feel like shit. I know y'all make us feel like shit because y'all watch the NFL, but it's hard. It's hard for us in certain.
To be honest, to be honest, I guys catch up on your sleep.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I could probably handle it if I didn't, but because I'm not working a whole lot. But it's also one of those things where it's just like,
well, as I said, 3 a.m. on Monday, and I'm wrecked.
I know.
Until I have to do it the next week.
So. Meg.
So that's completely understood. Oh,
yeah, go ahead, Meg.
I was going to say, pity me for being up 4.5 days straight for the NFL draft.
You're nuts for that.
No, you're nuts. You're nuts.
And it was great this year for the Seahawks because we didn't have a second round pick, so I got to sleep for 6 hours.
Yeah. I take advantage of the days that I can actually sleep a little bit. I'm such a late morning person. Like I may like 2 a.m. person, I'm good. Once you talk about like 4 or 5 a.m., I'm gone.
I can't sleep during the day because I have a sleep disorder. So if I sleep at I go to bed at 5 o'clock and then sleep for 7 hours.
So I do want to. I want to get some more comments in a second, guys. I know there's a whole bunch of them, but so Jimmy, I forget what team in the NRL do you support, and what do you think your team so far this year?
Dragons, and they've nowhere near the wooden spoon like all the predictions were made. So that's good. Look, it's a changing squad, new coach this year. We're still a couple of years away from being super competitive, but what they've done this year, I think, has been out better than anybody anticipated. They're still in the fight for the semi-finals. They won't get there. They've got a horrible run home. They won't get to the finals. But if you said to me, this late in the season, and they're in the fight for it, I'd have taken that right at the start of the year.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Meg? I know, Meg, you say you don't follow NRL that much. You follow more like you follow Broncos, but I know they've been struggling this year. It's been weird. It's been from like the top dogs to the bottom dogs.
So I don't watch league unless the Broncos are playing. I have been a Broncos fan since 1988. My dad, I've only ever supported 3 NRL teams in my whole life. The Newtown Jets, Jimmy, you'll know them.
None of the Jets.
With Tommy Radonicus, he was my boy back in the day. The Mortimer brothers at Canterbury and the Broncos. So in 48 years,
you're more of a fan of like union rules and stuff like that. So are you excited for? Are you excited for Paris?
Well, it used to be union and league in winter because my grandfather played, so we'd watch. So, and cricket in summer, and it was always that distinction. As I've gotten older, it's more the All Blacks, my boys.
You've seen All Blacks,
yeah. But when I said the Broncos are actually the rugby league team colours of my hometown here in Inverell, the Hawks. So they're the maroon, white, and gold. So that I just was like, yeah, that new team that's got the Inverell colours, I'll go for them. And my dad actually said, "Oh, that's a phase. You'll change next year." That was in 1988, boys, and I'm still.
Wow. Yeah, they changed the name.
But yeah, I sort of stopped watching when Wayne Bennett left. I went to the Bunnies, I think it was, because I loved the cranky. The cranky, get off my grass, old man. I think Kevin Walters, who used to play, and I quite liked him as a player, but not so much as a coach. Yes, Brett, Tommy R was my boy back in the day. If I have to choose between, I'm watching actually, let me get another cap just quickly. So I'm watching
Nine, go grab a do you have the Bulldogs cap still by your room? The blue one?
It's another room.
Oh, it's another room.
So I'm watching the Canterbury Crusaders, who sucked this year, but after 12 you talk about an 8-year winning streak. For the Queensland team, this team has had 12 back-to-back championships. So, we're letting the other team have a go, and the All Blacks. So they're who I'm watching more now. But, yeah, I'm a Broncos fan in the league.
I feel that. Just go through a couple comments. Zach, you get the repeats. Yeah, do you see theme, brother? Lions play the Swans this weekend.
That's the one, Richard.
The Queensland's versus New South Wales theme. Sim, I ain't gonna lie, probably not, brother. I'm tired, man. I was like, I know. 4 o'clock
tomorrow morning from my time.
No, to be honest, the only reason as soon as we get off here, I'm actually gonna go run over to my sister's and go.
Go and swoon over the baby and get all clucky.
No, she's not home yet. I'm going clean. I'm gonna go clean the house.
Okay,
so I'm a new uncle. I'm a new uncle for everybody.
Yeah, I did this. I helped my brother when his partner had the bum too. Photos on Instagram and socials.
They'll happen at some point.
That does not happen.
Yeah. So my sister just had a baby. It's my first nephew, Dorian Michael Jr. I believe. I forget his fucking name. That's horrible. Dorian Michael Violet.
Yeah, I'm
Jr.
so excited.
That's what it is. Dorian Michael Violet Jr. That's his
name already.
But I'm as soon as we get off stream, I'm gonna go. They actually live not too far from me, so I'm gonna go walk over there and go help clean the house up a little bit before they get home. So it's been a eventful couple weeks. That's why I haven't been here as active, and we've had some couple things going on.
Fair enough.
But it's been a lot of fun. But Lions play Swans this weekend. Yeah, I probably won't be here. I think we have some streams planned. We're gonna have some different things like that going on. But let's see, Mason says Zach, we get the 3-peat wooden spoons. Hey, you know what, Main Star? Screw you, but cheers you. I love you, brother.
Yeah, Main Star. Payback is a bitch next year, brother.
Leslie Gale says 10 minutes to go. OMG, I cannot stand. Oh, okay. So we're way behind. We're behind. I'm gonna try to jump. Oh my god, I didn't see how far I was behind. Zach Nonpfixion, I'll send you my favorite NRL team, the Bulldogs. We actually have Bulldogs gear. We have a hat. We have 2 hats. I think Non has them though, but in the other room. First say don't crow yet. In rugby league, the pitcher can swing either way. Panjam, I'm spamming. Tell Zach to use Gatorade bottle. I need that. Why waste? Oh yeah.
Why waste the Gatorade bottle if he's peeing in it?
There you go.
It looks like apple juice and mistakes to be made.
If you foot touchdown, you smash them. Let's see. I'm trying to spam. All right, sorry to say, but a lot of these chances these days are solved due to the fact that we bubble wrapped them. Yeah, children. Yeah, it's definitely a thing, man. I mean, you know, it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing and a bad thing. See, when I was little, I was 5+ years old over my age group because background being Polynesian, most of us can play upper grade. Yeah, I benefited from playing with older kids. I never played with kids my age growing up. I was just too short, so I couldn't play any sports. I was too short. I was athletic as shit. I was athletic as shit, but I was 4'11" going into high school. I was good as shit. I was good as shit, but I was 4'11".
Short ass.
I was a short ass. I was good. I was good at every sport I played. But I was
in his abilities, Jimmy. Are you hearing that?
Hey, look, I had basketball coaches coming and recruiting me, and they were just hoping that I would grow, and I would just tell them look,
basketball coaches you how big of a step ladder to get anywhere near the rim.
I had a 38-inch vertical, Meg.
I beg your pardon.
I had a 38-inch vertical. I could grab a rim at 4'2".
I thought you were saying 38-inch something else.
Well, I mean, we ain't talking about that, Meg. Please shout out. Thank you, Chandler.
All right, Mains. Good night, bud.
I'm doing big show. I'm big. Oh my God, I'm big show. Rich said ABS. Did I just hear Inverell up by QLD?
Inverell, Zach. That's my hometown. Inverell.
There you go. I remember going update to play against their high school when the Commonwealth Bank Cup will still going.
Yep.
What up, Brent?
High School, and that was my high school 30 years ago in October because we have our reunion.
I got smashed by Patrician Brothers in the Commonwealth Bank Cup many years ago. Those Catholic schoolboys.
Who are you playing for if you got smashed by Christian Brothers? They were good back in the day.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about those dark and
Holy Spirit. No, look, it was just some of those kids back then were so good.
Oh yeah, and you could see why they were chosen for NRL or the teams.
Hey Maz, I saw your comment there that you're mates with Christian Tupoluto. What a player!
Oh,
he's a beast.
Yeah.
Maz is our dog, bro. Maz is our dog. Mozzie actually found us,
that was another good one.
Found us in the early days of our channel, like pre 1,000 subs. He's good people, man. Him and Charles, man. Hey, Mozzie, how's Charles doing, man? Is he doing good? I haven't heard from him either in a while. Tell Charles, I don't think he was in the first league, but I know he's in the second league. We are doing the second league too. I'm gonna get that worked out next week. What's up, Leafy? I'm sorry, guys, if we've missed some of your comments and you just start coming in. We're just kind of talking and like BS and stuff like that, but we really do appreciate you all joining us. If you're new to the channel, me, Zach, and my partner Nonpfixion, that's in that bottom right corner right there. You're like, oh wait, right there. We are real fan of sports, man. We hope you all appreciate all the things that we do. We do cover sports all around the world. We do live streams during as many games as we can around the world. I mean, it's hard doing NRL, but we do try to do as much as we can. We will be live during Bathurst. We also will be live during the grand final. At least that is the plan. So we do appreciate you all for being here. I saw Brent in the building. What's up, Brent? How you doing, my brother? But Jimmy, I want to talk to you, man. I mean, how have you enjoyed this series, like as a whole?
It's been a good series. Like I said earlier, you had game one, Queens. It was tight. Queensland did run away with it in the end, and they should have. New South Wales were down to one man short from the 7th minute. But New South Wales fought for a long period in that first game, and I think that said a lot for them. The second game, I got disappointed. I think you remember. I thought New South Wales would have kicked on in that second half and really put a number. I was looking. It was a record score at halftime, and I thought New South Wales were really going to blow it up. But to Queensland's defense, they came out and they hung in there and they fought back and they stopped they actually won the second half in the scoring. And this game here, this was a decider. This was tight. It was close. Like we said earlier, it was in the last 10, 15 minutes when New South Wales got away. And it's what you want from a series. You want that decider, and you want it to be a battle. You don't want it to be a blowout. And for it to happen in Queensland, it was great.
Yeah, I mean that's the way I felt too. It's like game one. You had a lot of animosity from what happened. You had a lot to blame, right? You had a lot of excuses. We'll put quotes on them, but you had a lot of excuses of what happened in game one. Game two, it was a good old fashioned, what we call in the States, a mollywhopping.
Yeah,
ass whooping. That's what you call it. And then game three was a battle. It was a battle, and we saw it from the beginning. We saw it from the first half, where whose energy was going to last the longest. And in this game, we saw it was New South Wales.
I'd like to see what the final stat is as far as how many play the balls or how many tackles New South Wales had in Queensland's 20. They only scored 2 tries. 2? Yeah, only scored 2 tries in the end. But I reckon they must have had something.
Hey, Brent.
They must have been in the 40s as far as tackles in that Queensland 20. This was a tough game. And great.
So, as a new viewer, like still learns this is the thing. What is a good half tackle count?
A good half tackle count. It's you're talking more about a completion rate. You want to be up around that 80% completion rate. You obviously don't want to miss tackles, but what is a good tackle count? I couldn't tell you. What you're talking about is, there you go. New South Wales had 36 play the balls in the opposition 20. 36. Queensland only had 12. Now, they only scored 2 or 3 tries. So
36 play the balls. That's
tackles in the
tackles and then play balls backwards, right?
Yeah. So they had 36 play the balls in or attacking opportunities in Queensland's 20. In Queensland's 20. Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh no, that's a big deal. Yeah, that's a big deal. Yeah, we saw that in the first half. We saw it in the first half that we thought Queensland at first were playing pretty well, but after about the 20th minute, New South Wales was really dominant the opposite field.
Yeah, but to only score 2 or 3 tries again, that just shows how tough it is in Queensland. Queensland had to come out tough. They were playing home. Their pride was hurt after the last game. So this was everything everybody anticipated. Richard, I saw your question earlier. I think I did mention to the boys last game about the Dragons winning 11 titles in a row back in the day, trying to educate them on some of the history and some of the knowledge of league. Things like, if you talk about South and Balmain, till the foundation clubs, here's something for you, Zach. Back in the day, Souths and Balmain were in the grand final. Now, Balmain did not turn up to the game. They were striking. They were doing something out in the street there. South City kicked the game off, kicked the ball off, picked the ball up, scored the try, and then were awarded the game. So they awarded the title. The thing that upset Balmain was there was supposedly an agreement between the 2 clubs that both of them wouldn't turn up and both of them would be out fighting whatever it was they were fighting. South City are denying that, but they've been dirty buggers their whole career. So I reckon they would have set that up just so they can get the title. But
was that the Daily Messenger strike about rugby that led to league, Jimmy?
No. This is after. I mean, this was in the early days of league, but it was rugby league. The grand final was scheduled. Balmain didn't bother turning up, thinking South Sydney weren't going to turn up either, but South Sydney turned up, kicked off, picked the ball up,
won by default,
scored the try, and the game was awarded.
As Homer Simpson says, the greatest two words in the English language, default.
Yeah. So Jimmy, can I ask you, so what started the? I'm sorry, this might sound weird. Not weird.
It's you.
Stop it, Meg. I know I'm weird.
Sorry.
Like why New Zealand? People that are from New Zealand support New South Wales more than what they support Queensland.
Queensland, it's the other way around. From what I can see, I think just twofold. A lot of New Zealanders moved to Queensland for the weather, a lot warmer over there than it can be in New Zealand. And for me, and apologies to any true Kiwi out there who's listening, but
Mozzie.
Mozzie,
he don't take no offense. Mozzie.
They jump on bandwagons like you wouldn't believe.
Talking about Mozzie. Wait, Mozzie. Mozzie. He just called you out. He just called you out, Moz.
On bandwagons too.
But when you're winning so many series in a row, you're going to find a team to follow. Why wouldn't you follow the guys that are all winning?
Well, I feel like with Mozzie, not to speak for Mozzie, because he has it also Brent. I said.
Thank you, remind you.
Also, I want to say shout out Brent, because I think I said hey Brent, but I didn't actually get to talk to you because we were having a conversation. But what's up, Brent Davis? How you doing, my brother?
Hey, Charles.
Shout out Brent Davis. Brent Davis has literally been here since it's 2024 now. He's literally been here since 2021.
Brent, I agree.
Our first COVID game is when Brent started following us. So Brent, appreciate you for still being here, my brother. Also want to say big shout out to Charles, my brother, Mozzie's brother. I never know if y'all are brother or cousins. I know y'all have answered this, but all I know is that y'all are docs, and that's all it means. And I also know that Charles, your boy Mozzie's a Uzi, so that's all I know. What's up, my boy?
Yeah, and Brent, I agree. I think if it went for the send-off, I think New South Wales would have won that first game as well, and it would have been a whitewash.
I've seen a lot of people talking about that. I think they ain't bandwagon. I went through the tough times of 8 years.
Yeah, God, Mozzie.
I thought Mozzie was a real one.
Mozzie, you would be the last person on earth, I would say, is a bandwagoner, my friend.
Yeah. Megan, can I ask you what the pennant that you have as your screen is?
Oh, okay. So this is what we call the purple ribbon. So this is purple and burgundy, and it's actually for my job. That is the migraine awareness ribbon.
Oh, okay.
And that is the logo for the charity I work for that you can see there, Migraine Australia. So I am what we call a migraine warrior. So like the Ravens, Mars, yes, but it's also the purple, the maroon and purple. So I am what we call a hemiplegic migraine warrior. So I am so hemiplegic migraine. When I get a migraine, I literally paralyze on one side of my body and like freeze on the left side of my body. And if I had a migraine like now, you would probably think I was having a stroke because it mirrors what a stroke is. So slurred speech or etc. So the second day of the draft, I was offered a job, which is the National my volunteer coordinator. So I'm in charge of 3,900 volunteers because we are a volunteer organisation. And of those, 200 are active, so doing work for us. And I'm the boss of the magnificent volunteers. And thank you, Marzi. So to be a volunteer for us, to work under me, you have to have migraine of whatever kind, doesn't have to be hemiplegic, or you have to be caring for someone that is. And if you are and you want to come and volunteer for us, we'd love to have you. But so that's what we call the purple ribbon.
That's interesting.
Well, thank you.
So burgundy, so like a little bit lighter than the maroon, and purple, which is the migraine awareness ribbon.
Fair enough.
So,
I know, but I said purple like the Great Ravens. You so funny,
Mars, hang on. Another baseball cap. Hang on, where is it in the pile?
While you're looking for it, Charles said, "Can't be a bandwagon if we support the Wise." There you go. I mean,
no, Marzi would be
look, man. I was in the stream with BKR whenever the Warriors beat the Titans, and like they were going through it, bro.
And actually,
hey, shout out before you say that, hey, shout out BKR Sports, guys. If I know that there's not many people in here now anymore. But go to BKR Sports and support on Brother Blaze. He's a real man. He's one of the best on YouTube, for real. If y'all want NRL content, like real NRL content, and you also want
I'll have to look him up.
And if y'all also want like actual content of edited videos of the experience of going to different games, he is that guy. He has connections with the players. He has connections with the team. He has all that stuff. He is a real one. Love BKR. He don't fall under impressions. He reps his team. Go check out BKR, man.
We actually had migraine awareness. Sorry, Zach, to go back to migraine. We actually had migraine awareness month in June. And I called the ribbon Burple, and we actually had 3 little figures, little creatures called the Burples that were like little. Yeah, have a look they're on my Instagram to break down stigma about migraine. So yeah, so there, Maz, and.
Oh yeah, the classic.
Oh, okay. So Mac got a little Baltimore action over there. Okay.
Oh well, 2 reasons.
So Mac, if your first team is the Seattle Seahawks, who's your second team? You better say the fucking Saints. You better say the fucking.
I've got a question after this.
Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe being my favorite, favorite author. The Raven being one of my favorite pieces of fiction, and the fact that the 3 ravens. Oh, well, the 3 Raven mascots are Edgar Allan Poe, and one name for you, my friend, Daniel Falale from Melbourne, Australia.
All right, Jim, what'd you say?
Sorry.
This idea of people who support multiple teams, who's your second team? I can't wrap my brain around that. It's something I struggle with.
A lot of my American friends say that to me.
So
what happens if the Ravens are playing the Seahawks? Depends where they're playing. If they're playing in Baltimore, it's the Ravens. If they're playing at Lumen, it's the Seahawks.
That's not good enough.
So for me, the team that I represent is always my state. The only team that I will represent outside of my state is either someone that I have followed in college, like really hard. So, like right now, a team that I root for is Cincinnati because Joe Burrow brought us championship in the city or near the city that I'm from. So that's the only reason.
Yeah, as I said, the Ravens for Edgar Allan Poe and Daniel Falale. If I had to choose one, who am I choosing? The Seahawks every time.
Exactly. Yeah, Saints every time. I actually went to the Saints versus Cincinnati game, and I got in battles versus Cincinnati fans.
I actually,
but I will still support the player that actually brought championships to my city.
So the Ravens beat the Seahawks quite significantly last year. We played in Baltimore, and I had said that I was probably leaning towards the Ravens just because the whole thing, they were in Baltimore, whatever. I had mod over on the Hawk's Nest, which, as the name implies, is a Seahawk. I got so much shit from the 12s, the Seattle fans who are as rabid rather as the flock. And then the Seahawks lose. And I felt bad, as I should have, for supporting the Ravens, a 66-12 win, I think it was. And I'm wanting to celebrate, but I'm stopping myself because I'm on a Seahawks stream as head mod going, oh, shit, this is my other team. I'll celebrate with them later.
Well, one big difference between like U.S. sports and Australian sports is like college is a bigger thing than professional sports.
Yeah,
like college. Like I know fan bases and I know people in Louisiana that can say F the Saints. They can live in New Orleans. F the Saints. I support Baton Rouge. So it's like kind of one of those things. You support people that live by you, and you support them and rep them more because the experience of watching college sports is actually more is actually more fun than watching professional sports. So like what I was trying to say with so for instance, with the Ravens, Ed Reed, he was a safety for the Ravens. He had a career there, Hall of Famer, all that stuff. He went to high school that I went to. So like whenever he played at in the Ravens, I didn't care if I didn't like him. Unless he played the Saints, I rooted for him.
Yeah, and I'm the same with the Trojan Army, the USC Trojans, been a fan of them since Pete Carroll. Caleb Williams has gone to the Bears. Yeah. Hang on.
I'm not a Pete Carroll fan, so
Yeah, I don't like it. Is it?
I got Caleb Williams mini helmet when I was in LA.
That's gonna be worth some money. Mike, hopefully.
Now, because he's not playing for the Seahawks, do I not watch him? Do I not watch Daniel because he's playing for the Ravens? No, I watch them. I keep an eye on them and see what they're doing. If they play my team, am I going to cheer for them? Probably not. Depends how badly they're beating us. But I'm still going to keep an eye. I've got Daniel Falale and Lamar Jackson's Raven jerseys hanging in my wardrobe.
So I want to ask Jimmy. So like, if you had, I don't know how the dynamic is out there. So if you had someone that lived in a city of yours that went to a team that you supported, or you don't have colleges. That's where it's like weird.
Well,
you would never. You would never. Right, you don't have college sports. That's what I mean. So you wouldn't support a team that is outside of the team that you just represent from your livelihood, like since the beginning.
Not sure I understand. You follow a team. Traditionally, league, for example, was very territorial. You followed the team that represented your town or city or whatever it may be. And in fact, back in the day, the team you played for, you had to live in that region before you could play with them. So a lot of players had to move to live in a suburb so they could play for a particular team. And it was very territorial. It was very, but I've always followed. See, I was a Dragons fan before. I grew up in Wollongong. Dragons weren't representing Wollongong back then. It was just a team I started following as a kid. Luckily enough, they did merge with my hometowns and made that very easy. But if I walked into a brand new team, to a brand new sport, and said, right, I need to follow a team, it may not necessarily be a team that was in my city.
Oh, see, that's opposite for me. So for me, it's like whatever is within my city, that's what I'm repping. But I would never talk down on anybody that's from where I'm from. So like for instance, even though Joe Burrow isn't from my state, he's from Ohio, but he came and played in Louisiana at LSU. He plays Cincinnati, so I'm gonna support him. I hope he does good. But if he plays against my Saints, fuck him.
Don't get me wrong.
Justin Jefferson, best wide receiver in the league right now. Plays against my Saints, he's shit. But I'm hoping he does well.
Yeah.
It's those type of things. Like
but that's different than being a fan of the team, though. Like, I'm a Raiders fan. There is no other team I'm going to cheer for.
No,
unless we're going against. Talk all you want. I'm a Raiders fan to the heart. I'm a Raiders fan. But it's like it's certain teams that, because of personal reasons, like you're a Seahawks fan. I can't be a Seahawks fan because I can't stand Pete Carroll. I don't like Pete Carroll. I don't like.
You are deceased to me.
I don't like Pete Carroll the way he left USC. He left USC and left those players the way he left those players. I think he should have got punished too, and he didn't get punished, and I didn't like that. But yet the NFL punished the players. I didn't like that. So because of that, I don't have no love for him.
To go back to your question though, Zach, as well, don't get me wrong. If I was to find a new sport and follow a team, it's every chance it would be probably my home team. But that's not going to be the deciding factor. You know, there may be a player that I like, or there may be an event, something that links me to another team that I go, hang on, I might follow those guys.
Well, I'll say that I'll say this just to combat that. It's like whenever we start getting into international sports and stuff like that, once like I mean, rugby league apparently is somewhat a kind of a thing. We've had some people send us some links and stuff like that we can follow. It's same with cricket.
Cricket's my summer game.
But any team that's from my city, I'm not representing any other team outside of it.
Yeah, and that's
now I might support a player, because they're from where I'm from. Because like I haven't gone through a lot of shit, but I know people that have gone through a lot of shit. So it's like I'm gonna support them more than I support anybody else. But like if I'm picking a team, it's losing anybody. I mean, we are literally the worst state in the United States. So I'm gonna rep my team at least that.
No, and that's why, and Zach, that's why I follow the Seahawks for the Aussie punter. As I said, the Ravens for Daniel Falale. There has to be a connection. I'm not just going to go. I'll use the Raiders. No disrespect, but I'm not just going to go. Yeah. The Raiders. I like the name. Like, I have to have a connection. As I said, for the Ravens, it's Edgar Allan Poe, it's Daniel Falale. For the Seahawks, it's the fact I was born 4 months exactly after they played their first game in 1976. It's blue. I live in the northwest of the state of New South Wales. Those kind of connections. It's not just to be, oh, I need a team. Hey, I like Seattle because of Starbucks. Boom, that'll do. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be a connection. But yeah, I mean, I get what Zach's saying about.
I usually teams in my area, but if it's another football team, I won't pick another football team regardless.
Yeah, like, because you're the Raiders fan.
Support the Sharks. I've been an A's fan before I've been a Raiders fan. So before I've been a Warriors fan. So I mean, that's one team I'll support. I mean, I hate the fact that they're leaving. I hate their ownership, but I'm still an A's fan.
That's a whole different rant for another day.
But I mean, I was born in Denver, so there's parts of me like when I see them in the title, I'll root for Denver in the title. But that's it. Yeah. There is no other game that I'm rooting for them.
Well, to that point, I am a fan of the Mariners. I have been since Ichiro. I am a fan of the Kraken. I was one of the first 32,000 in 2020 to drop their coin to become a member. I'm, as I said, Seahawk for the reasons I've given. I love the Storm. You know, so to that end, I'm all about Seattle. You can name me any team in Seattle, and if I haven't watched them, I soon will, and I will probably end up buying a jersey. So, you know, those kind of connections. As I said, the Ravens were Edgar Allan Poe and Daniel Filale. I mean, but as I'm saying, like you, Non, there has to be a connection. It's not just, I kind of like Oakland. I live next door to Oakland. Oh, that'll do. That might be it for you, but it's not going to be for me. It's what I mean.
I mean, I feel like fandom really comes down to like who you are as a person and what you represent. Because I mean, especially as sports fans, it's like, you know, the team that, and I feel like that's where a lot of teams get lost. Is like, you know, I feel like I have a dedication to New Orleans Saints because the New Orleans Saints are me. Like
well, same with being a 12.
What they represent and who they are as a family, as a team, and that's why like I get really hard on like all the haters of like, oh, like destroying the culture and like, oh, we need to trade for this person, we need to do this person. It's like, but like I love just people that are just representing us. I love being here because it's like I love being here, and it's not a lovable place.
No,
so,
and
like, it's a really hard place to be in.
And this is why I'm so proud to be a 12. The 12s had their jersey retired on the 15th of December 1984 by our ownership because of what it stood for. The fact that we made the ground shake. We got penalized. The NFL made a
I'm just letting you know I hate you, by the way. I hate
because of
Marshawn Lynch. I hate you guys.
Your story, Walking Pal. But I got one word for you, or one phrase for you: beastquake.
That's their own fault, y'all. That's called not.
But I'm saying but to my point, our team was nearly moved to LA, actually to Oakland, by our then owner Ken Behring. The 12 stood up and said, over our dead body, and basically went to court and got an injunction. Paul Allen came in and said, I will do this, but I will do this with the fans. And that's why we're still in Seattle.
Yeah. Well, I want to ask one question before you got into your conversation on.
I was just responding to her before I was just going to say this.
Yes.
With if they would have came to Oakland, it'd been the worst decision they ever made.
That's right. And the 12s knew it.
Because the city of Oakland was not going to cheer for them. They're just not.
No, that's the point. No, and that's why the 12 said if you
that's why I wanted to come to Jimmy with. It was like with sports. I know sports in Europe is like crazy, like because like their stuff is like what I don't want to say warfare, like, but like it's very political. Is it like that, like in Australia too, where it's like
not to that extent? I mean, it's tribal, and that was probably the word I was trying to look. That's probably the word I was trying to look for earlier. If you look at the AFL, it's very tribal. Yeah, you know, and that's the way. And that's the way Melbourne's set up. You know, league was very tribal. It still is, but players and teams, you know, spreading out so much now. So you don't get you don't get the issues you get in European sport, particularly football or soccer over there. But it's parochial. It's very loud. It's very, you know, people love it.
You've heard the Queensland fans.
But you move on. You know, you don't need to separate fans. You're not going to get no massive fights with them. Generally,
you're not going to get flares and rockets set off like in the soccer.
I mean, I wanted to do. I said last time I wanted to do a YouTube thing where I sit with. I go see a Dragons game, away game, and sit with the hardcore fan group. You know, going for, you know, of the opposition, you know, and I sit in there as a Dragons fan and do some banter and have some fun with that, you know. And I know, generally speaking, I'd be safe. No one's going to go crazy. No one's going to, You know, there'll be banter, and there'll be a lot of fun, and there'll be a lot of, you know.
Unless you come to Brisbane, because you will be reminded of the grand finals we won in the 90s against you. I'm just saying, because
of course, but I would expect that. I would expect that.
That's just trash talking. Like,
that's just banter.
It's not like an out of bounds type of situation.
It's not like I'm going to pull a gun.
There are certain places that like do give a out of bounds, like this conversation isn't necessary. Like, you're trying to make it more than what it is, type of thing.
Or you're trying. I
mean, it's not as historical, but like even with like the Saints and the Falcons, like the Atlanta Falcons in New Orleans can't stand each other. We can't stand each other. We hate each other fans. We hate each other people.
49er fans.
But yes. But you know, when we have Mardi Gras down in New Orleans, we have Atlanta Falcons come down, and we talk, and we're friends, and we talk stuff, but we appreciate each other because of our fandom. But as soon as game day comes,
it's game on.
Yeah, that's it. You know, and that's what it should. And that's what sport should be. It's fun. It's banter, you know, and just go with it.
Well, I love people that are passionate about the team or the sport that they represent. It's like it's not about being overbearing. It's just about being like, oh, I love my team. I'm gonna rep my team. I'm gonna die by my team. But it doesn't mean that I have to make you feel like you're a piece of fucking shit because you like another team, or you're.
That's why I hate
some. That's where it comes weird.
No, we just say that for Manly fans. But anyway, guys, it's getting late here.
Being Brisbane, save it for Saints fans. Saints fans. And let me think. There's one more. Oh, it's Saints fans. No, I'm kidding. I actually don't mind the Saints. I have to say, I wouldn't say I'm a fan like you are, Jimmy, but I'll watch them.
You would have watched them last week. Beat your ass. Anyway.
Well, Jimmy, we appreciate you for on the skin. Jimmy, you're never invited again because you won this year, so you're never invited. So.
I'll give you my address. Someone can post me the jersey. But
someone can. Jimmy,
before I go though,
his address so he can send a kiss my email.
Before I go though, I'll be trying to think of one last bit of league historical thing, and what's come to mind is, and I'm sure you guys have been wondering this question: why are they called the Rabbitohs?
Okay.
I think I know, Jimmy, but I'll
back in the early 20th century, so back when the league started, back in the day, people would struggle to feed their kids and such, so people used to hunt rabbits, skin them, and then sell them out in the street for food. Sell them out there, and they would call out Rabbitohs. So the guys the hawkers, the sellers, were actually called Rabbitohs, because that's what they would yell out. Yep. And they were prevalent in the streets of Redfern back in the day. So that's where they picked up their moniker from.
My grandmother told me that. My grandmother told me that, Jimmy. So I didn't know.
And then you look at the Dragons, who were initially the Dragon Slayers. That was their, but they thought they missed an opportunity here. They thought, we need to be something a bit more short or a bit more catchier, and they dropped it all and went with the Dragons. I thought they should have gone for the Slayers. That would have been a much better.
But Jimmy, let's face it, he could be confused with the band of the same name. So I see why they didn't.
Slayer.
Oh, wow, nearly. But it is 11:05 here, gentlemen. So I do have to go to bed. Jimmy, what time is it across the
1:05? So 1:05.
So you definitely have to go to bed.
Y'all are up at the point that we were starting the stream. So everybody, please give a big W over to Jimmy K and Megan. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, Meg.
Gork Roger. So split it down the middle. Gork as I am looking at you, I'm gawking
Jimmy
at you,
K
and Roger as
and
in
Megan, Gork Roger. Make sure y'all go and check them out. We appreciate y'all too for joining us for this game, man. This was a phenomenal time. I know this is a time where a lot of people that love the sport are watching with their family and friends, and the fact that y'all joining it with us has meant a lot for us. And we hope you
do it all
we
again
hope to
next
have
year.
you, yeah, we hope to have y'all next year, man, and a lot more fun. Man.
Be back for the Dragons Grand Final in October.
Hey, come on. We'll be here. We'll be here for Bathurst. The last late stream will be for Bathurst as well as the grand final. So make sure y'all come stick by.
Zachary, let me know for Bathurst because my family has owned a we don't have Holden anymore.
We went live for the whole thing last time. Hopefully we can again. It's going to depend on like schoolwork and all that stuff, but hopefully we can do it all again.
Because my family had, you know how it used to be Holden and Ford, Jimmy.
Yeah.
My family owned a Holden dealership 2 blocks down from my house. For close to 100 years.
I grew up a Dickie Johnson fan.
Come on,
Peter Brock. Another reason I hate
here we go. All right. Get him out of here.
See you guys.
Shout out.
See you later. Thank
Appreciate
you,
guys. Man, we love you guys for real. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
All right. Peace out, guys. And everyone else has been here. I mean, this has been a lesser stream for the State of Origin. YouTube has definitely been a little bit weird. But to me, this has been one of the more funs. I mean, the last game we had Jimmy here. Last year we had Nate here. Today we had both Jimmy and Meg. And we were just able to have fun to enjoy game 3, a close game that went really down into the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Those
last 2 scores are big. I mean, the first one of the 2 was the most pivotal. I think that first one, after the struggle for most of that game, is what took the wind out the sails for QLD for the most part. And then once they got that easy lane on that second one, it was kind of like you guys kept saying, like you could see it. They were truly deflated.
It was obvious. I don't know, man. We talk about this all the time outside of stream and everything like that. It's just like y'all joining us. I mean, it's and we know it's 8 a.m. for us, but it's probably well for Jimmy it was 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at. It's 5 a.m. probably. What's today?
Isn't he in
Wednesday? No. So he said it was 5 a.m. for him. So Thursday? Is it that far? My goodness.
Isn't he in New Zealand?
Yeah, he's in New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's something like that. It's just crazy, man. Like the fact that y'all come and join us for these type of things, and y'all come say what's up. And it's even more crazy that they come and that you all come and join us for our NFL streams, our NBA streams, our WNBA streams, and our cricket streams, and all this kind of stuff. It's y'all have no idea how much this has changed our lives and motivated us to become a better channel. Because outside of the basic stuff.
11 p.m. Thursday. I mean Wednesday.
Crazy. I'd be sleeping. I'd be sleep. I don't know. What do we have coming up this week? I know later on today, about less than 12 hours from now, about 11 hours from now.
It's set for 6:30. You have a fantasy football rankings video, and then Thursday we have the MLC, and then Friday we will be over on Come On In Sports Network for a football talk live stream, American Football Talk. And then Saturday, we'll be doing our fantasy draft for the first league on Saturday.
So, come join in. What's that? 11 hours from now? 11 hours from now. If you're interested in football, you're interested in joining a football fantasy league, we already are stocked up on our League 1, but we do want to have a League 2. We'll post that either tomorrow or the next day. But everything that you need to know about fantasy football, if you're new, if you're old, whatever it is, if you have no idea, come join us. It's fun. It's free. If you just so happen to win, you also win a prize. I'll actually come pull out the prize because I've been lazy and I haven't sent Mozzie his prize yet. So let me go pull out his prize so everybody can see it.
You know, the fact that he don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I can't go to work because I can't.
Yeah, you don't have a car.
Can't. No, I literally can't because I don't have a car. So that's why I'm really chilling. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. So if you were to win the fantasy football league, you do get a prize of your favorite NFL team. It's a pint glass with. Oh, let me make it full screen. There I am. Get a glass right here. RFS champ. Last year's 2023. Mozzie won it. What's your favorite NFL team on it? And we're hoping to also make that a little bigger and better as the years come by. We want to have a bigger gift. We want to have bigger fun. So make sure y'all look out for it. We want to get a second team. I already know I can fill out the second team, but we would rather have it with people from our channel. So yeah. I'll have that posted. On Thursday. I have that posted on Thursday for the second team. So please join us. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. No, go ahead and close it out, baby.
So with that being said,
but first off, wait. Maystar, I haven't talked to you in like 3 hours, and your ass is already drunk. So cheers, pussy. I know you had 24 beers. Cheers.
Hey, he's been done. Thoughts on USA basketball team warm-ups? I mean, I think
they'll be fine.
People thought Canada was going to be the biggest challenge, and they smacked Canada by 20 points. They just play? They just played somebody, and it was a close match. They still end up winning. I think that what people don't realize is this is their actual second game playing together. So they barely got I think a week and a half of practice. So
they'll be fine
as they matriculate through the schedule. They will actually. The game will come better to them. Certain players already play well together. Like LeBron and Steph play great together. LeBron and AD play great together already. It's getting certain players that have that little bit more me mentality and try to get him to focus within the team. He's talking about the game is about him, but if he slows down, and even if he is the go-to player, if he slows down and slows down his actions, then the game can move a little bit differently and more freely. So that's the thing. Is like USA team is about teams, not about me. How about me?
Frederick's OA said, thanks for being live on this game. Up the Blues.
Up the Blues.
Maroons. Queensland. You suck. Yes, but we will be live during the Olympics. So we already talked about it the other day. Those that are wanting to keep up with the Olympics. So the next couple weeks are going to be primarily Olympics, but it's going to be random. We're going to be live during random events. Sometimes it'll just be me. Sometimes it'll just be Non. But we're going to try and cover as much as we can and stuff like that. So make sure I'll tune in. And whenever we go live, please share it. Share it.
Yeah.
That's what makes our channel grow. Can't actually enough for all that.
Yeah, we're definitely we're growing pretty well. We're ahead of schedule of what our actual schedule was. So let's keep it growing. Let's keep it pushing. 25K for the year. That'd be awesome. But with that being said, my name is Nonpfixion. This is my co-host Zach. We are Real Fan Special. We are found this for this evening for State of Origin Game 3, where New South Wales pulls out the big dub, and takes it home. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next stream. See you tomorrow about either 6:30 or 7 o'clock, depending on what time Zach actually gets up. Appreciate you. Love you. Catch you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.
Cheers.
Thank you so much again for being here, man. Thank you.